Good morning. How is everyone doing? Hello! Hello, Jake. Hi, Ken. Hi, Devil. Hello, up late. How are you doing? Is it late for you? Is it late for you? Did you just wake up? Are you staying up late just for me? Don't do that. That's a bad idea. I'm allowed to make poor sleeping choices, like not sleeping all night Sunday because my brain was on overdrive from 2 coffees and a Red Bull that I had 12 hours prior. It is currently 1 AM for me. Well, you are most definitely up late. You should go to sleep. Huh? Why are you here? You shouldn't be here if it's late! Sleep is important. Hello, Kent. Hi, Prey. Hi, Jake. Hi, Devil. Hello? Hello, it's 14:06 here. It is. Hello, Volk. Hello, I have building work going on in the background. I also need to change this music. It's a bit too much of a vibe for me. No! I just had a soundtrack called Femboy Mood. Yo! Okay, that's just Nightcore. What the fuck? I want my silly soundtrack! Give me my silly soundtrack. I want it. There we go. Hi, Phil! Hi, Jester! Hello! New GPU arrived. Which one did you get? Which one did you get? Which giant cube have you purchased to place within the box of which you play the games and do your taxes? And you spend way less on, but you spend more time on than your car. Have you noticed that? Have you noticed that? You spend so much on a car. People spend so much on cars and spend maybe 5% of their time in a car, but when it comes to their computers, they cheap the fuck out, but they'll spend like 80% of their time on it. Like, what the fuck? Oh, what do you do? Well, I've got to drive to work. I'm like, yeah, and when you get to work, because I sit on my laptop all day, I'm like, how much was your car? And they'll go like, oh, like 80 grand. And you say, how much was your laptop? And it's like, oh, it's a good one. It was like 1,000. I'm like, bro, get a good laptop. It'll last you longer. Can I cuddle, Katie? I'm cold. No, I'm very warm. If you cuddle me, you may light on fire. I have a fan on me. There's also building work going on, so I may get annoyed. I may also complain in future about builders because they are building. I say they're building. They're cutting things. Half of my wall is gone. Damn, it's been 5 months since I was here. Ken, where the fuck did you go? Don't leave me. A 9060, 16 gigabyte. Good. Any graphics card these days, which is less than like, I want to say less than 12 gigabytes, it's a fucking scam. It's 2025, almost 2026. We do not need graphics cards which are less than 12 gigabytes of VRAM. Anything less is just e-waste, and the companies that produce them should just be, well, NVIDIA, AMD, the manufacturer should get told, hey, e-waste, you're getting fined for this. Fuck you. Preach. Silent Hill has taken over my home again. Is it surrounded by kinky, bandaged up nurses? Did you know in the game that was supposed to symbolize the character's sexual oppression? Did you know that? Did you know that in the game, the nurses are supposed to represent the player's the character's repressed sexual urges? Did you know that? Silent Hill is very good with symbolism. The movie, not so good. Very much not so good. I thought the movie was still good though, but it very much just went, hey, we're gonna take like cool visuals from the game and slap it together and make a movie. Yes. I'm so tired, boss. I did not sleep Sunday night, Monday morning. Yeah, so I did not sleep Sunday night. I could not sleep. My brain was just on overdrive the entire time. I could not. It was annoying. It's been happening more often, but I'm pretty sure I've just become more caffeine sensitive. And I know what you're thinking. Well, just don't have caffeine in the afternoon. I'm like, I didn't have caffeine after 1 p.m. on Sunday, and I couldn't sleep. I got to 8 a.m. I got to 6 a.m. about 6 a.m., 6 or 7 a.m., and I turned my computer on. I threw on The Last of Us soundtrack because it's so fucking boss. I love the soundtrack for The Last of Us. I threw it up in the background, rolled over in bed, and then I ended up getting about 4 hours of sleep. So I'm a little tired. I'm dealing with a minor headache right now, but in terms of everything else, I'm fine. I'm doing fine. But no, Jester, you may not cuddle. I will light you on fire with a touch. Good morning, Katie, darling. I love you and hope you have a wonderful day, love. Villas, hello. I hope you have a wonderful day, too. I love you, too. Chat, you know that I love you. I love you guys. I do. My old one had 4 GB. Yeah, but I'm assuming you got that around when 4 GB was actually good, not when it was bad. I remember when anything less than a gigabyte, I remember when 512 megabytes was seen as a good amount of VRAM. Then it went up to a gig, then 2 gigs, then 4 gigs, then 8 gigs, and now it's 16 gigs. Guess what? It's sat at 8 gigs for the longest fucking time. And with games now reluctant to optimize their with companies now reluctant to optimize their shit, you need more VRAM. It sucks. And you know what's going to be really stupid? They're just going to take the more VRAM and go, hey, why don't we put more shit in our games and make it even worse? And I'm like, bitch, our shit already looks like a fucking video from real life. Why in the fuck do we need to make this look realer? This music is so loud. I do not need J-pop. There you go. Sorry. Music was a bit louder. Coffee virgin. I'm not a coffee virgin. I fixed my body has been become increasingly more fixed, and it means that caffeine no longer is a core fuel for me. My body has corrected itself, and now I've become caffeine sensitive, which means I can't have as much. I had an energy drink this morning, and I'm not gonna lie, it gave me kind of the jitters, and my brain's like, oh. That's not good. It's not good. How does everyone like their coffee? I am a mood bitch. I very am I'm a mood bitch with so many things. I'm a mood bitch with my music. I'm a mood bitch with my games. I'm a mood bitch with movies and shows. Like sometimes I really want to just sit down and just indulge myself in like really cool anime. Other times my brain's like, "Hey, Breaking Bad. Maybe Better Call Saul. Maybe we watch Stranger Things for the 10th time." But with coffee, I tend to just I make cappuccinos, and stuff like that. I hope you didn't steal my sleeplessness, Katie. No, Villa. So, as many of chat know, I've recently switched my salt over to iodine salt which has iodine in it because I have a theory that I have an iodine deficiency. And in doing so, um, it's given me a lot more energy. My throat doesn't hurt as often as well. And basically, it's kind of fixed me. I think I'm right in saying I have an iodine deficiency. Um, but yeah, to put it simply, I switched my salt to be iodine salt, and it's given my body more energy than it's used to, and that is why I've been struggling to sleep at random. Just random nights, my brain's like, "You can't sleep now. Got to cut time to wake up." I'm like, don't do it. You're trying to put the world in the Matrix. Who are? Oof, I hope your headache goes away soon. My headache isn't nearly as much as a problem as you would think it is, Keelio. My headaches are genuinely just minor. Actually, no, the headache that I have right now is just from the building work. It is nothing to do with anything else. It is just building work going on. Flat white. Isn't that just mostly milk with a hint of coffee in it? What the fuck, Jake? No wonder you can knock back like 8 of those in a day. Just a cappuccino. I make a couple of shots of espresso and I put some milk in it. Easy clap. I foam my milk. I have a milk foamy thingy. Yeah, your is impeccable and I love it. Work. Yes. We can pretend, Katie. The more real it looks, the more corn they can make the minimal expenses? What? Oh, oh, I see what you're saying now, Greedy. Yes, that is like the only benefit of making games look more realistic is the fact that they can convert it to look better, make the hentai look better of it. It yes. Hi Ken, vanilla coffee must be vanilla flavor. Do you want to know what you could do, Villiers? Think coffee, but you add Baileys instead of milk. Irish coffee, baby. Yeah, Irish coffee. Okay, uh, what's with the stream title? Don't worry about it, Alex. Don't worry about it. How excited are you for the new season of Stranger Things? Do you want to know? I can't wait for it. I do plan on rewatching it, but I'm not gonna start rewatching Stranger Things until December. I'm gonna wait until all of the seasons are out because I binge my shows. Like I started watching Breaking Bad on like Friday, and I'm almost done with it. I genuinely throw it up. I work on shit, and it's fine. Just a small drop of the white. The white. Hi, Maeve. How are you doing, sweetheart? Welcome back into the stream. I missed you. Mwah. Oh my god, I love that so much. I actually have that when I don't have work. Bailey's so yummy. Does look easy fair. I have 2 bottles of Bailey's in my mini fridge right now. One is the cinnamon roll one, and the other is kind of rare. I have a rare Bailey's in my mini fridge. It is really nice though. It's wait, there are different flavors? Of course there are different flavors of Baileys. On my shelf, because I like the bottles. I think the Baileys are the bottles of Baileys are really, really nice. I have apple crumble, chocolate, toffee popcorn, which is way better than you would think it is. It's like it's like a toffee with a soft amount of like popcorn flavor in it. Uh, mint chocolate shake and a light. The ones I want to get is I want the salted caramel and espresso. And the ones I've got in my mini fridge are cinnamon swirl, and I have another bottle of mint chocolate shake, which I don't know when I'm going to drink because my dad got it for me on my birthday, which was last week. To be fair, I only recently turned the legal drink age in my country, so I'm a little uneducated when it comes to alcohol. Late, do not worry. Do not worry. Do you want to know why? I may be 33, but I only really started drinking when I was like 26, 27 years old. So you're actually fine. You are beyond all levels of fine. Okay? Alcohol is something which I strongly suggest you do not rush in with. Alcohol should be something. Ow. Gwen. Ow. Ooh. Oh wait, I know what you want. I know what you want. I know what we're missing. There you go. Enjoy. But yeah, alcohol is something which I'd say don't overdo it. Genuinely take your time with it. Explore and see what you enjoy. Don't drink something just because it's alcoholic, and genuinely find what you like and then only ever drink when you're in a good mood. Don't be someone who goes, "Well, I'm a little sad. Alcohol makes me happy. Time to go get drunk." Because that's not true. Alcohol is a mood booster, so whatever mood you're in just turns more on. If you're angry, guess what? By the time you're half a bottle in, you're fucking pissed. If you get to the point where you're a whole bottle in, guess what? You're furious. You're not feeling better. If you're happy or you're in a positive mood and you drink, you just get happier. Worst case scenario is if you drink and you're happy is you get horny, and in which case make sure you've got a good fleshlight and or dildo around to keep everything rolling, okay? Make sure you've got lube. And baby wipes. Baby wipes are very important. Baby wipes are very important in general. I recommend you get baby wipes regardless. They're useful for more than just fun time. I'm gonna get banned for saying all of that, but am I wrong? Baby wipes are useful. And they're cheap. Get the cheap ones. The expensive ones are just a scam. Americans start drinking at 21, Europeans stop drinking at 21. Yeah, and I started drinking when I was like 26, 27 because at the end of the day, my brain was just like, I don't want to drink alcohol. Mostly because my mum tried to force it on me when I was very young. If you want to know, in the UK, it is legal to drink from the age of 5 as long as you're around a parent or guardian, which is interesting. Mostly from home though. You can only drink from home from the age of 5, but only when a parent is present. You could drink publicly you can drink away from the home as long as a parent or guardian is present from the age of like 14 or something in the UK. So that's where if you go to a bar, you can get alcohol, but you're restricted on how much you can have. That's so you can drink. If you want to know, that is literally just so you can drink wine whilst you eat. That is it. That is actually it. It's the fucking dumbest rule. But legally you can start purchasing alcohol from the age of 18. Side note: the 16 rule, is you can't purchase the alcohol. You'll have to have a parent or guardian purchase it for you, but you're legally allowed to consume it as long as there are a parent or guardian present. At least that's my knowledge. I'm a bad influence. Why flashlight when there's an orange cat with big booba? You fuck a cat? What? Are you okay, doctor? Do I need to call you a therapist? Do you need the therapy? Do you need a therapy, sweetie? It's okay if you do. Don't fuck a cat. Get a flashlight, put a picture of me over it, you'll be fine. I have no idea what's being said. I'm confused now. Gwen, we're just talking about legal ages of consent and how the UK is kind of skewy already. Yes. Is educational. Mm-hmm. Katie, I just got goosebumps. That's pretty wise. What did you get goosebumps? Why? What did I say that got you the goosey of bumps, huh? Margarita was my first alcoholic drink that knew was alcoholic. When I tried it, unlike when I was 5 or 6, my parents would have juice mixed with alcohol, and didn't tell me they had alcohol mixed with it. So my mum would get WKDs, which are alcoholic, slightly alcoholic. Ow. They're slightly alcoholic. And my mum would get WKDs and try to get me to drink it. My sister loved WKDs, but she tried to get me to drink it. But my OCD and ADHD, ow. My OCD and ADHD has me read shit. before I consume it. It's just a habit. I mean, since I went gluten-free, I read the ingredients on everything now. Um, and to and my mum would try to get me to drink WKDs. My mum thought that, oh, they'll probably think it's a J2O. If you don't know what a J2O is in the UK, it's a juice. It's just a juice drink. And yeah, my mum thought, oh, they'll think it's just a juice drink. I'm like, no, I don't want a WKD because I knew it was alcoholic. It was really low alcoholic, like 4 or 5%. But yes, it is. Yeah, basically. I'm being safe with alcohol and stuff. I never drink alone. Drink rarely. I'm run with good crowd who give me good advice and keep me safe. Good, good. Also, be adventurous with your drink. Don't just be like, I am hard man. I must drink the beer and the whiskey. Be be a little fruity. Try a grasshopper. Try a grasshopper. Maybe you want to maybe you want to like an Irish coffee. But you just try it. Cool tip, by the way, for Baileys, try having Baileys with ice cream. Really works really well. Get the ice cream a bit melty, eat a bit of it, and then pour a bit of the Baileys in, and then you stir it in. So good. So good. Such a problem, though. Duck is optimal. I am talking about the orange cat girl, lol. Why flashlight when there's an orange cat with big booba? Thank you for saying I have big booba. Keep calm and fuck a cat, girl. Aww. Cyber. It's not even TwitchCon soon. Oh my god. You got like at least half a year. Jesus Christ, dude. There you are. Hi. Mad Dog 2020. Ooh. Alright, I need to take a sip. Only a sip. Or maybe a green tea shot. I don't know what that is. I don't know what it is. I can't wait for someone to try to do something alcoholic with matcha, by the way. I think that's going to be the funniest thing on the planet because matcha is supposed to be like rejuvenating and revitalizing. Can you imagine if someone figured out that if you mix matcha with alcohol, it like comes across as being really fresh feeling, and then you're on the floor 5 minutes later because it just makes your body more susceptible to the alcohol or some shit. I'm like, yes, we're going to detox your body and replace it with vodka. Beer is kind of just nasty yeast water, in my opinion. Not yucky anymore. Not yucky anyone's yum though. You like what you like, baby. True, you like what you like. For me, though, I can't drink alcohol because of my whole. I can't drink beer because of my whole gluten issue. Like, most alcohol for me is off the table, sadly. Like, I can't have beers, I can't have lagers. I can't even have, like, Guinness, which is really disappointing for my dad, considering it's his favorite drink. But I can't have, like, a lot of alcohols. Can't even have Marmite anymore. Or bread. Vodka jelly. Are you just planning for when or if I come round yours, Jake? Well, back to work I go. Doctor, have a safe day, okay, sweetie? Mwah, thank you for coming by the stream. I hope you have a wonderful day. Mwah, mwah. Just absinthe. Don't do that. Absinthe is Jesus Christ. Absinthe is the I wish to put you on the floor drink. I usually drink until I pass out. You shouldn't do that, Gwen. You shouldn't do that. Drink until you're comfy. That is all. Miss you already. Yeah, my little sister can't have gluten either. It's tough. They can't go near a lot of alcohol. They're literally confined to like hard liquors, to my knowledge. Too late. What's too late? Jägermeister. Be horny for both of us while time gone low. No, don't leave me. I need you. Oh, yeah. God, I'm so warm. It's probably the shirt. It's a very big shirt. It's covering most of my chest. God, I'm so hot. By the way, I have no fucking clue what to do today. Like, I have no clue. My brain today is so frazzled because of the shit night's sleep yesterday and the building work going on today. So I have no fucking clue what we're gonna do today. Like, seriously, abso-fucking-lutely, no fucking clue. What does Katie fancy playing? I don't know. That's the thing, Jake. I have no fucking clue what I want to play. I don't even know if I'm in a gaming mood today. Poll? What are we gonna do a poll about, though? I don't know what to do. I'm kind of not in, I'm kind of really feeling a bit when it comes to games at the moment. I don't know what to do today. Like, I want to do something. I don't know what to do. I think the weather might be making me go, bitch, time to hibernate a bit. Or it could just be because I spent half of yesterday in bed. Do you know what's really funny? I have a feeling that whenever I know I'm about to go, because I'm seeing my mum tomorrow. I haven't seen her in a while, like a couple of years. Um, yeah, I haven't seen my mum in a couple of years, and I'm seeing her tomorrow. I noticed that my legs have become more fidgety. I have a feeling it might be something to do with me and my mum triggering like restless leg syndrome or something with me. Cause I never get it. I never fucking get it. My mum's like, "Oh, what do you want to do next Wednesday?" I'm like, "Shit," and then my brain starts fidgeting and it wants to constantly move something, and my legs are fidgeting right now. Also, Dispatch is really good. What is? What? What? I already tried absinthe and let me say it was a spicy licorice taste. Never tried it, never want to try it. Talk to people about it, and they've always said, yeah, it's an experience. That is all. Oh my god, I have 100 hours of Mega Bonk already. What the fuck? What the actual fuck? It's good stuff. You only get served 2 at the bar. Really? Do they not let you get more than two loads of absinthe at bars? That's hilarious. Very poor business model, but hilarious. Katie is cute. I am aware. I'm also way more tired than I thought I was. Really might have changed. Jake, I'm not gonna lie. As an adult, I have never just gone to a bar. I have never gone to a bar as an adult. I'm not gonna lie. The only time I ever go to a bar is usually when my mother drags me in or family member drags me in. I never go to a bar of my own free will. Loki tried vodka for the first time on Halloween. Vodka cranberry goes hard. Did you know that you can get different flavored vodka? I've tried raspberry vodka. I'm gonna sell you this now. Stay the fuck away from vanilla vodka. It tastes like hairspray and just makes you want to throw up. It tastes like crap. Stay away from vanilla vodka. Someone recommended I get it, and I feel like they did that as a joke, but I genuinely got it. And I was like, bro, this tastes like shit. It just tastes like hairspray. Because the vanilla part makes it just taste, the vanilla-ness with the alcohol just makes it taste like Yeah. Now I gotta go try. No, you don't. Trust me. Trust me. There's so many better ones. Cherry vodka, raspberry vodka, fucking chocolate vodka. Please stay the fuck away from vanilla vodka. It genuinely tastes like hairspray in the worst way possible. It tastes like crap. Oh, I'm way more tired than I thought I was. Drink sensibly. Yes, please also drink sensibly. Like I said, don't drink unless you're in a positive mood and you're surrounded by people who will take care of you. I like vanilla vodka. Am I weird? When you're here, you're very much weird. That's fine though. I don't think that's ever a problem. Yes. I need to pee. I swear I peed before I went live. Maybe because of the building work, my brain was rushed. I have no idea. Go pee. I just started the stream! I have to take my cake. It's a whole fucking ordeal. Lol, goof brain. I peed before stream! Probably another clip there. We'll wait for you. Remember your key, Katie? I'm pretty sure it can't be any worse than Malort. Malort? Malort? Try slow gin. Slow gin is a thing. Slow gin is a thing. It's got berries in. Anyway, right, yeah, I'm gonna go pee. I'm gonna put you back on starting soon. I'm gonna put on Build a Bitch. Back in like 2 minutes. Hola. I have pissed. Hello. I feel a bit better. I think what happened is before stream I had an electrolyte tablet in water, and it runs through your system a bit quicker than a normal drink, I find. I had that like an hour ago, so it probably just ran through my system. Anyway, welcome back. Don't worry, Gwen. I put it back on. I'm in building minutes. Nice, that job gotta be tough, map of respect. Being on site, mostly management now. Oh, hi, Katie. Hi, Jake. How are you doing, sweetheart? You doing okay? I found the song which I wanted to have in the background, by the way. My brain food song. I'm actually very tired today. I'm not gonna lie. I am gonna try my hardest to go as live for as long as possible, but where I didn't sleep on Sunday night, and last night was a good night's sleep, but I got fucking woken up by builders and chainsaws and angle grinders and diggers and fucking crap outside my window, and I'm like, bro, if that's gonna be every day, I need to make sure I go to bed early. Fuck me. Holy shit. Now, how was your short-lived freedom? I felt naked, Gwen. I felt naked. It feels odd when I don't have it on, okay? I think I know something that we could technically play. I think it actually has recently gotten updates, so we could technically dive in. Let me go for... We could. What? Dragon Wilds? We could do Dragon Wilds? It's RuneScape. Dragon Wilds. It's basically RuneScape meets, what's the other one? Fuck. Valhalla? It's yeah. It's RuneScape meets Valhalla, and you build little town. Yeah. It's kind of fun. I have got a fair few hours in it. I have it, but it's early access. And I do find it kind of fun. We could do it. Depends on how I feel. Hi, Taylor. Hi. How are you doing, hon? Chat, how is everyone doing? I want to know how your week has started off. Did you guys have a great Monday? Was it relaxing? Was it hectic? Was it soul destroying? Do I need to do you guys need to hold my hand? Do you guys need to hold my hand? It's a Tuesday. It is, yes. It's Tuesday for me. It's Tuesday for me too. Yes. Unless I don't mind what you play, I'm locally just here because I saw your clip and have been wanting to watch your life forever. Where did you watch it from? Where did you see the clip? Did you see it on TikTok? Did you see it on YouTube? Did you see it on Instagram? I'm on a fair few places. Did you find any on Facebook? YouTube. Oh, you got it on the YouTube. Welcome in. I did stream on YouTube for a while, but I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Time for a little bit of a time for me to have a bit of a platform bitch and moan, right? YouTube streaming is dog shit. I know they've improved it. I know it's gotten better. Don't get me wrong. But here's the thing. YouTube loves analytics. And YouTube loves to fucking sit there cunt punting you every 5 seconds with analytics. It wants you to fucking sit there suckling the analytic tea and basically sit there going, yes, I love this. What am I doing right? Show me what I'm doing right. Never explain what I'm doing wrong. Only show me what I'm ever doing right. And when it comes to the live streaming thing, it basically goes, this is your viewer count right now. This is your viewer count graph, and you can't hide any of it. And if you hide it, you essentially hide the chat as well. And it sucks so badly. It's so bad. Twitch at least gives me the option to hide my viewer number, which keeps me out of my head. It also gives me mental space to be like, hey, cool, this. And I get it. Twitch as a streaming platform is not the best. I know, let me get that wrong. If you ignore the politics and the bullshit behind all the crap going on with Amazon, Twitch is the best streaming platform, hands down. Just hands down, the best streaming platform. The problem Twitch has is they stop listening to what creators want and only pay attention to what the board members want. And 9 times out of 10, what the board members want is give us more money and ways of making more money. And that's it. It's how can this make us more money and less about it's more about how can this make us more money and less about how can we make this better for the creators. Now, I'm not gonna lie. If Twitch wants to make more fucking money, figure out what the streamers want so they'll want to be on the platform more. I'm just saying. Now, I find it really funny that a lot of the new features coming out are basically about going, hi, we see that you stream. We're gonna help you so much. We're gonna use AI to also clip your streams, also edit them, and then also upload them, so your YouTube channel becomes flooded and bombarded whenever you go live. And what ends up happening is all of them have no value. All of them have no value and don't show off your personality or the personality you want to put forward, and I hate that. AI crap, which is about automation, is yucky. Now, I'm not gonna fucking lie. If they turn around and they're like going, hey, we also tag, if it turns around and uses AI to also tag potentially interesting points, I'm like, "Cool, but what does it count as an interesting point? What does it count as an interesting point on a stream? Does it count when my viewership goes up? Does it count when I've got the highest amount of engagement in chat? Does it count something interesting happening? Does it count me being over energetic? Does it detect that? What is it checking to figure out what's good and what's bad? That's the problem. If it figures that out and it makes it decent, then it's understandable. But I'm gonna tell you this now. The only good AI editing tool I have found when it comes to videos is for podcasts, which will also cut all the dead air out of a video, or at least reduce it, and then cut between who is and who isn't talking. That's it. That's the only fucking time I have ever seen good AI editing, and it's just a deflufferer. Can someone please give me a sub? Because I'm tired of the ads on Twitch, and it's the only reason why I don't really like this app very much. Why did I get tagged? Smart detection, beta. What? It doesn't show me. I'm allowing it. There you go. Work stuff. Terrace, hello. Hello. But no, okay, in terms of platforms, Twitch is still hands down the GOAT when it comes to streaming. There is one of the strongest points when it comes to Twitch is the fact that the community, it's a community it's a community and its creators, and that's what it does really, really well. One of the reasons why TwitchCon is starting to kind of fall apart is because it's forgetting its roots. And it's like, hey, if you remember the community side and make it more about the community side shit more and protecting your creators, it will start doing way better. YouTube, it's trying, and I respect it's trying, but in terms of the platform, it's really fucking, like, I want to say streaming on it is dog shit, and I hate it. It's uncomfortable to use, it's very bad to use, and I've never when I was using it, I was more frustrated with it actively than anything. The whole I can't hide certain things, and it's always showing me everything. Even when I was done with the stream, I would get an email being like, "This is an this is an analysis of your stream. Would you like to see it?" And I'm like, "No, I even told it not to do it, and it still kept doing it." It sucks. Then on top, okay, then you've got Kick. Then you've got Kick. Kick currently is the only proper viable competitor to Twitch in terms of streaming. Problem, crypto. That's it. The problem with Kick is crypto, and the whole platform is so reliant on people being gullible to it being a bubble. It's crypto. It's gonna turn itself and start leaning into the AI shit sooner rather than later. And the fact that it's owned by Stake, which is just gambling marketed to kids, and its Stake just loves to sidestep rules. It looks for loopholes and goes, "How can we do this? How can we do this? Okay, cool. Loophole found. Awesome." And I know it sounds really stupid. Every fucking large creator who has jumped over to I'm sorry, jumped over to Kick, not Stake. It's basically fucking Stake. Every big creator boasts about how much money they make compared to on Twitch. They don't mention the fact that most of those streamers are also streaming 4 or 5 times longer on Kick. They don't mention that. They don't mention that for every 1 hour they do on Twitch, they do 4 on Kick. They don't mention that, do they? They never do. They also don't mention about the fact that every fucking advert that gets put up on the screen is for gambling. They also don't and so on and so forth. They don't mention that, do they? Now, I get it, they're making loads of money. But, like, if I turn around and tell you, "Oh, well, I made $100, I make $100 an hour, but but I'm like, "Oh, that was just from 1 hour of streaming in a week?" Well, if I turn around and say, "Oh, I make $100 an hour streaming," right? You think, "Wow, that's so amazing." But then if I'm only doing 1 stream a week and it's an hour, do you think that's good? Now, if I turn around and say, "Oh, I make $320 on this other platform though, and I streamed on there for like 18 hours," do you think that's good? I don't think that's good. Gambling is a massive problem. Gambling is a massive problem. And it's so integrated into our society at this point. It's everywhere. Fucking every video game, regardless of what laws put forward, there is always a gambling mechanic in every fucking video game now, in some form or fashion. Even, do you know what's really stupid? Technically speaking, even in Megabunk, there is technically a system of gambling. Technically. You're essentially rolling the dice. You're essentially just rolling the fucking dice because of RNG. You're just rolling a dice going, "I hope I get good RNG this time." That's a form of gambling. Not the same, you're not putting anything in, it's just time you're putting in. But, like, at the end of the day, I hate how gambling has become so readily, like, normalized. And it's been a gradual erosion of laws and regulations, which only benefit a handful of people, and it sucks so much dick. I've just decided to delete my YouTube channel because I'm probably never going to live stream on my channel anyways, because I don't really like doing it, and plus I don't have the time for it anymore. Taylor, I wouldn't delete it. Just turn around and put in it, just do a community post that says, "Hey guys, I kinda just don't have time for this anymore. I'm sorry, I can't stream on it anymore." Just leave it up as a just in case. I mean, if you really want to delete it, then sure, go and delete it, but you need to consider your community. Life is a gamble. Everything's a gamble. Everything's a gamble. You walk outside your front door and it's a gamble. You walking down the stairs, technically a gamble. But it's just everywhere, and I'm so tired of it. Like I hate how everything's gambling these days. And that's worse is AI is adding on top of it. The the three horsemen, the current three horsemen of the modern day, the four horsemen of the modern day apocalypse, right? Billionaires, gambling, crypto, and AI. Am I wrong? Am I fucking wrong? The four horsemen of the modern day apocalypse. Billionaires because they just don't give a shit and they just want to keep their power. Gambling because they just want to take money away from poor people who are actually just trying to fucking make ends meet, and they think, "Hey, I'll risk it. I'll risk my lunch. I'll risk my lunch one day just to see if I can make a million." Whatever, cool. AI because it's just a fucking buzzword. And crypto because, hey, it's a fucking buzzword. Two of those things are a strong ass bubble, by the way. Technically speaking, 3 of them. Actually, all 4 of them are bubbles. Eh. I barely walk outside. Grant, I'm not gonna lie, I haven't actually, other than going out with my dad on like a Sunday. No, other than going out with my dad on like a Friday night to go get food for the following week, I haven't really left the house in like 2 months at this point. I should be going out regularly to, 1, do a daily walk, and 2, to like get food, but I just haven't. I just haven't. Mentally speaking, I've just not wanted to. Hey, I've managed to survive this long without leaving the fucking house. I can probably do it for a whole fucking year. Difference, there's dick outside and I want dick. Hi, Swag. How are you doing, hon? You all chat, how are you doing? How's the start of your week going? Have you had a good week so far? I hoping you have. Hello there, Terrace. How are you doing, sweetheart? Am I distracting you from your work? Do you need me to be quieter? Do you need me to be quiet? Oh, whoa. Do you want me to whoa a bit? Do you want me to whoa? Baby. Is Phoenix here? Is Phoenix here? Phoenix got me something last week for my birthday, but I got a message today saying, hey, this item isn't in stock. So we're gonna send we're canceling it. Do you want us to send you the money instead? And I was like, oh yeah, sure. I'll just take the money and then I'll use it for something else. It sucks. It really sucks. I wish they had like a out of stock button, out of stock thing for every post. By the way, I know this sucks. Sorry to say it, but sometimes when someone puts like a bit of money into something, like not fully funding it, it locks that item on there and it stops it from ever being able to be removed. So sucks. It's like, oh fuck, some of these are slightly funded and I can't take it down. Bullshit. Fuck. My work has been okay so far. I escaped from my cork. From my cork. Your cork? What happens to your cork? I'm hoping that's cork as in like a bung type thing. Is it a bung? Cork is a weird material. It's compressible, but it doesn't change its volume. Or it doesn't shift its volume. Butt plug. Oh. How do you escape the butt plug? What? How does that work? Did you sneeze? Gwen, did you sneeze? Did you snizzle? Did you sneeze and it just went Locktober? Oh. Yeah, I'm still caged until I'm still caged to like I'm caged till December 7th still. Bro, we're getting closer to Christmas. Ooh. October. It's Locktober. Just so you know. Get rid of the oct. Gwen, get rid of the oct. And just smash those fuckers together, okay? Why am I getting loads of... Oh, I got a message this morning saying, hey, Oh. Aw, that's such a cute picture. I love that. I actually really fucking love that. Sorry. One of my artists, which I do like to keep an eye on, is doing my character hairs. Hi, Wasabi. Hi. Christmas, I set my tree up already. Why? It's just... It's November. It's not even like mid-November. Can you not wait until at least like I want to say a week prior to like Thanksgiving in America? Straight to jail. Straight to jail. All the way. Hi, Hypno. Welcome in. Hi. Out of curiosity, and this is purely theoretical. If someone was to make you some fan art, how would you like to receive it? Discord. We have a Discord community, and depending on what type of fan art it is, depends on if it goes in the spicy section or the not spicy section. Happy belated Halloween, Katie. Hello, Volgraza. Did you forget that it was my birthday a week ago? My birthday is on the 29th. Halloween is after. You wish me a happy Halloween and not a happy birthday? God, I see your priorities. How are you doing, by the way, sweetie? I missed you. I have no patience. I heard the bells already. Oh God. I meant birthday. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. That's what I was saying. Is that what you're saying? Huh? Based first message? I don't know what you're talking about, terrorist. That's a great first message. It's like straight to jail? Fuck yeah. Hi, hi. Yeah, you sound great. You sound great, sup chat. Yeah, so Vol, you haven't been around for a while. I found that I had an iodine deficiency and it was fucking up my thyroid. Now I've got iodine salt. It's my thyroid is less fucky wucky, and now my throat doesn't hurt when I talk so much. It hurts a little bit at the moment, but that's just because I slept like shit. Your body can body now. It can body now. I'm warm all the time. I become very much more temperature regular, if that makes sense. When I'm warm, I'm warm. I don't go warm, freezing cold, really cold, boiling hot. Terrace is the best mod. Terrace, Terrace is crazy when Terrace wants to be. A steady temp is good. Yes. Like I've been warm all stream. I turned my heating off like an hour or so ago. So it's starting to cool down now and I'm starting to feel it. It's nice. Terrace is good bean. Terrace is lovely and I love Terrace to death. But yeah, I'm starting to I'm normalizing. My energy went from not hardly any. You know how I was constantly tired all the time? You know how I was constantly tired all the time? After I started taking the iodine salt, my energy went from non-existent to, "Oh, you can't sleep. Good luck trying to sleep. Hey, you know that thing you like to do called sleep? Yeah, we're gonna have you lay down for 6 hours straight, and you're not gonna sleep." And I was like, "Bro, what the fuck? You cruel bitch." I went from hardly any energy to way too much energy, and now I have to cap myself at either one energy drink or two coffees in a day. I can't do an energy drink and a coffee. I can't have two energy drinks. It's either a energy drink or two coffees, never both or either. I went from it's so stupid. It's so stupid. I went from caffeine like makes me tired to caffeine sensitivity. Do you want to know why? Your thyroid, your thyroid and your kidneys work together, right? And your kidneys work in tandem with your adrenal glands. Your adrenal glands love caffeine. And before, where I was dependent on the caffeine, before when I was dependent on the caffeine, the kidneys weren't processing it fully because they were overworking themselves to function for the thyroid, to get the thyroid functioning fully. See where this is going? Thyroid wasn't functioning fully or overworking itself, so the kidneys were overworking themselves, meaning they weren't processing the caffeine. Now, now, thyroid working properly because I got the iodine salt. Kidneys are working fully. Adrenal glands are going, "Oh, oh, oh, we're doing our job properly now. Now it's processing caffeine properly." But too much caffeine. Too much caffeine. I'm caffeine. I can't have too much caffeine. I can't really go near it anymore, which sucks because I like to just have a little coffee every now and then. Do your eyes pop out suddenly, fully awake? No, no, it doesn't do that. It doesn't do that. If I had a little caffeine energy, I had a Lucozade energy drink this morning, and it gave me the jitters. Like I was just sitting there going like, "Oh." Now my hands are super steady. Also, my fingers feel less puffy. My hands feel slimmer. since I started doing it. It's a weird feeling. My hands feel smaller. Yes, you're bad bitches with a thyroid condition club. Let's go. Late night, if you have a thyroid problem, if you have a thyroid problem, change your salt to iodine salt, or a pinch or two of it a day. Just add a pinch of it as a condiment. Don't cook with it. Don't be like my dad and try to boil with iodine salt because it just gets rid of the iodine. This is great news. Yeah, I'm really, really happy with it. It's just I'm not used to having too much energy because I'm working through now to like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning and then waking up at like 8. I had a friend who relied relied on caffeine so much when he was out of energy. He would say, "Too much blood in the caffeine system." I understand that people with ADHD love to have caffeine to help them mentally regulate and stuff. But like there is a point. There is kind of just a point where you just go, "Yeah, no, 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 not really. No, no." By the way, one thing I do genuinely have to do is I need to really start upping my water intake. It's like the worst thing about me is my brain goes, "But water's boring. You shouldn't have water. You should have like Pepsi or cola or some other form of fizzy drink because it tastes good." And I'm like, "Motherfucker, drink water." I've had a thyroid condition since I take meds. Oh, so wait, so you use hypothyroidism? Do you have hyper or hypothyroidism? Is it underactive or overactive? Because I had the thing where my body where it was slightly overworking itself to the point where it was hard for them to spot. It was like 15, 20. I've been saying about 20% overworking itself, which is enough for it to stay for it to do it, but not too much. Why I got lime squash? My I, my dad loves lime squash, and I'm like, I want orange juice. I want orange juice. I like my orange juice. I also told him to stop buying me orange juice, by the way. I like apple. Actually, no, fuck that. I like apple. Apple is awesome. And I'm not just talking about the phone. When are you releasing the new one? God damn it. I think it's not available globally yet. Yeah, I need to book a hair appointment. I think it's not as expensive. I might look into it. Yeah, I gave up soda. I have 1 cup of decaf coffee in the morning and about 2 to 3 32-ounce bottle of water in a day. I have a huge 2-liter bottle of water. The problem is I've learned I hate drinking from a straw, so I only ever sip it through the straw during stream. Otherwise, I have to decant it into a glass. I'm a bougie bitch. I just like drinking stuff from a glass at the moment, and it's seriously just because it's just easier. I don't know why. It's just easier. Side note, fun side effect as well. 2 side effects that I never thought. I suddenly started to get acne, which I never got before. I never had a problem with spots. Now I seem to have a little cluster of spots on my forehead, which is a fun combination. I think that's a good sign though. I'm not sure. Um, I'm not sure. I need to look into it. Um, and the other one is my boobs feel bigger. Do you use a fancy cup or just a regular one? I have a regular half pint. I like drinking them from a half pint. I think a full pint, I end up overdoing it. But with a half pint, I tend to pace myself a bit better. I do it with everything though. My dad's like, "Why are you taking a glass upstairs?" And I'm like, "I'm drinking." He's like, but you have a bottle. I'm like, but I want to drink it from a glass. They feel bigger. Did they get bigger? Vol, I am a 36 double D. If anything, now they just feel perkier. Yeah, I'm a 36 double D. I lost a ton of weight. I lost a ton of weight. Me and Jake went on kind of a bit of an adventure trying to figure out why I was getting migraines. My hormones were out of whack. My hormones were out of whack because I lost about 50 pounds. I lost 40 pounds in. I lost something like 40 pounds in like 7 weeks or some shit. Like I lost a ton of weight in a very short period of time. I was getting migraines, and I stayed on my diet for about 2-3 weeks, and then I stayed on my diet for about 2-3 weeks. Then I backed off of my diet to figure out if it was the food. It wasn't the food. I still carried on getting migraines. Then I figured out that, oh, my hormones are probably out of whack now because I lost so much weight, and it's for my old weight, which means that it's probably too much for my smaller BMI. Um, and so by that point I was off my diet for like a week. Then it was like 2-3 weeks of me readjusting on the lower dose of estrogen whilst I was off of my diet, which I'm not gonna lie, I should have gone straight back onto my diet. Um, I was off my diet for about 6 weeks, and I ended up gaining like 15 pounds, which isn't bad, isn't terrible. Um, but I've had to do a bit of a readjusting with my food. I've had to do a little bit of readjusting with my food because of the whole, um sorry, this music seems like it's a bit too loud. Yeah, I had to readjust, my food because of the salt and figuring out how I'm gonna add it, because I need to have about 2 pinches of it every day. I can't just, yeah, I need to have, like, 2 pinches of it every day, and I try and have it as early in the day as possible. Hello, Gizzy. How you doing, baby girl? You doing good? How's my baby? How's my baby? New mod? No, Volgraza has been around for quite some time. Volgraza has just been busy with life. Hi, I'm back. I also believe I have an underactive thyroid, if I remember correctly. Oh, so you got hyperthyroidism. If you want to know, hyper means it's underactive. Hypo means it's overactive. It's a weird way of thinking about it. You'd expect it to be the other way. Hi. Had my coffee. Well, good morning, sweetheart. Old mod. Never seen them. Oh, don't be territorial. It's Volgraza. They're our old friend. They're our old friend. Do you want to have a pissing match? Vol, do exclamation point followage. I spent some time in the hospital, but I'm doing much better now. You better be, Vol. You better be. You better be taking care of yourself. Yes! Yes, Vol. Now, Gizzy, do exclamation point followage. I can be territorial ass Delk. Do exclamation point followage. My heart's bigger. They got you beat by 2 years. And 3.5 months. Oh no, 4 months. You're exactly 4 years and 12 days. They are 6 years and 4 months, so they got you beat by 2 years and 4 months. And 1 day. And 1 hour. Exactly down to the hour. 2 years, 4 months, 1 day, 1 hour. Yeah, well, I've had sex for 6 hours. How about you guys? Not everyone is a duddy little cock sleeve like you, Gizzy. Gah. Gah. Yeah, Vol, if you didn't know, Gearsy is one of my closest friends and is a bad influence. 6 hours? Wow. I've done 14 hours. I literally didn't sleep for an entire night. We just did it endlessly. It was fun. One of my fave nicknames in bedroom. True. Why do you think I called you it? I don't blame you, Katie. Damn, mad respect. Damn, mad respect. The stamina? Yeah, it's all about the stamina. It's all in the hips. It's all in the hips, especially when you're submissive. You're not the one in control in that situation. I commend them, not me. I would spend your entire time on your back. It's fine. Only reason me and Dalt stopped is because the neighbors in the hotel. Oh, did they complain? Did they complain? Oh, you only did it on your back. Yawn. Only in like, I want to say like a quarter of the positions. Okay, I'm not gonna go into it. I'm not gonna go into it. It was just a lot of fun. Pillow princess. Fuck yeah. I'm a pillow princess. Passenger princess. A general princess. Buy me things. I have a throne. It's full of dildos. It's a problem. You gotta switch it up. No shit. It wasn't my fault though. If I were in control. Still, Vo, I don't think you understand. There has been a massive turnover. I think it show so every month Throne will show you like how much Throne will show you how many interactions, how much and how much people have spent and how many people have clicked on it. Last month, because it was my birthday, I had about $700 worth of shit bought for me. Thank you, by the way. Really appreciate it. Really, 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 really appreciate it. But like, given the fact that in the last 3 months it's been averaging like 200-300 a month, it's kind of nuts. Something a bottom would say, Katie. Yes, and I freely admit I'm a bottom. Gizzy, I'm sorry. Yes, I'm a bottom, but so are you. Ad starting in a minute. If you want to get rid of them, please hit subscribe or maybe ask someone under the lovely beans in chat to maybe throw you a little subby wubby. You got an ad incoming. You can get rid of it with a fun little stubby. You get cool little benefits like cool little emotes. Face down, ass up. That's the way we like to fuck. At least I'm a switch boo. If I want to switch it up, I just take it. But you always take it. Unless Delka suddenly got into pegging. Why do you think I keep sending you those pegging TikToks, by the way? I'm trying to inspire you. Del doesn't want to be pegged, ain't my fault. Heavy are the hips that wear the strap, sweetie. Switch gangbang EP. Everyone's getting fucked and everyone's fucking. Let's go. Simultaneously, just a circle of bottoms. Yummy battery acid, regular monster. Gwen, I'm not gonna lie. Regular monsters are kind of like my favorite monster. I like the blues, but the green ones hit really nice. Especially when they're like a borderline about to freeze. Like when they're at the coldness where they could freeze. Like if this is left in the fridge or freezer a little bit longer, talking minutes here.
I have a dick.
MzCatieB.
Charles, thank you so much for the 63 months, you crazy person. I love you. Thank you so much. Mwah, mwah. How have you been, by the way? You been okay? Yeah, I don't know what it is, but the monster green is the best. He not into expansion, Katie. Someone bought me more monster. Did they get it for you on Throne? Do you know what happens if someone in chat were to surprise gift me a crate of monsters, my dad would steal half of them. I hope you guys realize that. It will take me weeks to get through. Don't buy me monsters on Throne, please. At work, the usual. Ooh! How's work? The ad was just about stuff getting stuffed. Ironic. It knows what it knows what it knows. It knows that we're talking about pegging. Like, it knows we're talking about pegging. Heavy are the hips that wear the strap. And heavy is the head that gets the face fuck. Food and game ads. Okay, I'm back. Welcome back! How was your escape? How was your escape from me and my insanity? Book Vault! How have you been? Have you been okay? You been okay, sweetie? You been good? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. So I got building work going on. I feel like it's going to get really fucking annoying for me. I have earbuds, which do work brilliantly with my computer, by the way. I want to get some Apple AirPods, by the way. I don't know if I should get the Apple AirPod Pros or just go for the Apple AirPods, but like I would love to get a good pair of Apple AirPods. Mostly just because of like connectivity. I think the newer models allow for like multiple devices to connect to them. I missed you terribly. I have hit a stable period with meds being adjusted, right? Ooh, I'm so proud. That's so cool. I'm happy everything's going good now. Your voice has always been soothing. Thank you. Thank you. I'm trying to I'm working on trying to figure out how to like take advantage of the fact that so many of you like my voice. I am thinking about doing vocal content, but I think I know I can't do it for YouTube. I'd have to do it for the other website, but we're not going to talk about that. I mean, we could talk about it. I can get some ideas from you guys, but I don't know what you guys want. Katie sexy like bacon and eggs, Sunday morning sexy. Hello, Phoenix. Hello, hello. How are you? Wait, was it you on the last stream? Where is it? Phoenix. It was. Phoenix, hi. In the last stream, you bought me on Throne the light strips, but I'm changing the music. Too much vocals. In the last stream, you bought me the light strips, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm very, very happy. But apparently they were out of stock, and rather than them being like, "Oh, order it when it's in stock," it was like, we're gonna refund the money. Would you like us to refund it to you? Would you want to send it back? It won't give me the option to send it back to you. And I know you got it for me as a gift, and I really appreciate you. So I just refunded it straight into my account. I will go to something very important, don't worry. I guarantee it will go to something very important. We have some really cool things on the way, and it really does help me out. I just wanted to inform you because I don't like the thought of me doing something like that and not informing you, and then you ask me in like a week, "Hey, how are the light strips?" And I'm like, they never turned up." I just wanted to inform you. Don't die, forehead. I'm dying very terribly. Don't die! Why are you dying? No! Don't let that be your dying words. What happened? Did you have too much bacon and eggs? Is your heart failing because of too much bacon? You know too much bacon isn't good for your heart. Then again, greasy bacon every now and then is fucking pog. I want bacon now, fuck's sake. So much bacon. Oh my god, I can hear the builders. If you didn't know, I have a retaining wall behind my house. And there was a tree that was breaking it. So we've been trying to get the council to fix it for about 15 years or something. And they're finally doing it. Just join the Discord. How the heck do I verify? Read the rules. Read the rules, late. That is the only advice I can give you. Read the rules. It literally tells you. Phoenix will rise again if they die, so if it should be okay. When a phoenix dies and it is reborn from the ashes, it's actually a completely new bird, not a reincarnation. Just a common misconception when it comes to phoenixes. Did you also know that in some lore, it is possible to have it's actually possible for a phoenix to duplicate during rebirth, during its rebirthing ceremony. So two phoenix may rise from the ashes. In those situations, though, one of them tends to be much more bright and vibrant, and the other tends to be a bit more reverse, like a black phoenix. Yeah. A really, really cool design of a black phoenix, by the way, is they still have the red fire, but they're more like trim. Picture how fucking cool that looks. So you've got the whole peacock design of a phoenix, and it's brilliant, gorgeous red. Like, really, really, really gorgeous. But then you change the design, you make it black. You make it black instead, but then you take the red color. Think of the color of my hair, but it's hints. A dark phoenix. Ooh, that sounds cool. It sounds so cool when you think about it, because it's the hints of the flames that makes you go, ooh. If I had a pet phoenix and it was a dark phoenix, I would probably call it Smolder. I'd probably call it Smolder. Actually, I just call it Smolder. That sounds like such a cool name for a dark phoenix. No one ever reads the rules. Very few people read the rules, and that's the reason why it's the best way to get people to verify. I'm mega dumb, sorry. You're not dumb. You're not dumb, hun. I'm assuming English isn't your native language. Maybe. Because we have a lot of people from the Philippines, Malaysia area. It is. In which case you're dyslexic. That's fine. I can't read either. I have multiple clips of me struggling to say words. Do not worry. A vibe with I vibe with Phoenix considering my past. It's okay to ask questions. I am dyslexic. You are you're gonna fit in so well. You're gonna fit in the Discord so well because I ensure everything is written in a way which is dyslexic friendly, and I feel like loads of people forget that dyslexic friendly writing is a thing. Dyslexic friendly writing is super important, and I'm gonna give you a bit of advice. If you are a streamer and or content creator and you're writing something which is a bit wordy, consider going dyslexic friendly. Pace out the push everything into paragraphs and make sure everything is spread evenly. Try avoiding repeating words. Top tip, by the way, Making something dyslexic friendly, avoid repeating words because dyslexic brains will find them subconsciously and they will skip backwards and forwards as they read. It is an annoying thing that I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one that does it, right? And it sucks. But if I see the word because and then like a sentence will go so later I see the word because again, and then a sentence after that again, or one, two or three lines down the road, it says because again, my brain will be bouncing between those multiple becauses, and I'm like, you could have said like 20 different things instead of because like 5 times. What is wrong with you? Side note, if you're writing something and you have to say because multiple times, it's not a good thing. Because after everything after because is an explanation and it should be kept short. Like you don't turn around and say, I had I had apple pie instead of apple crumble because apple pie was the only apple thing available and I really wanted it because I was in an apple mood. If you turn around and say that, it's annoying because you could have turned around and said, I had apple crumble. I had apple pie instead of apple crumble because I was really in an apple mood and it was the only thing available. You can avoid the second because Katie is cute. Thank you. Hamburger. Hamburger! Gwen, did you get hamburger? Hamburger! You're making me want a hamburger now. Oh my days.
You're cute.
Thank you. I'm adorable. I'm that bitch, aren't I? I'm so cute. I'm a problem. Yeah. Kareen. Problem. Whoa. Feel free to unfollow me. I completely understand. I completely understand. I'm not. Side note, I have no idea what we're doing today. You got better at accepting praise. I'm so happy. Only because Taris made me. Only because Taris made me. Have you noticed that that 1 million point redeem is gone now? We're supposed to replace it, but I don't know what to replace it with. And if I replace it with another 1 million point redeem, guess what? There are so many of you already so close to it. It's been over a year and I don't know what to replace it with. I could do that. I could do Furry Katie for 5 million. Can I do a channel point redeem that's 5 million points? Furry Katie for 5 million? Or would that be too much? 2.5 million. But I'm not a furry. Jake, how many channel points do you have? How many channel points do you have? I feel like you were close before. 796? You only have 796 channel points. Bull crap. You only have 796. I think that's a lie. I know you've got way more. More like 796,000. That sounds very much more Jake channel point territory, given that they're on a more than 200 watch streak now. Am I right in saying you're on a over 200 watch streak? It is true. It is very true. Oh god, I'm meeting up with my mum tomorrow and I have no idea what we're gonna do. Yeah, I'm meeting up with my mum for the first time in well over a year now. And I don't know what to fucking do. Glutton for punishment? Who is? You? I know you're into kinky things, but damn. Hugs? Hugs? I very rarely see my mum because my it's not that me and my mum hate each other. It's my mum is shit at communicating. And she does this thing where she tries to push the blame onto me, and I'm like, "Mum, we're not bad at communicating. You're bad at communicating, okay? Stop trying to blame me for not reaching out to you because I got exhausted endlessly trying to call you, okay? Stop. Stop. I got tired of it, and I'm like, "Bitch, communication is a two-way street. I'm gonna tell you this now. It's a road that you should try and drive down sometime." So I just stopped talking to my mum endlessly, and I'm like, "That's fine, whatever. It's a thing. I'm sorry, guys, you're taking care of yourself." I should I realized I realized that I should focus on me and not worry about my mum so much. She is a big girl. She's very much capable of taking care of herself. For some reason, she's a person that's been very much always about, like, fad dieting and losing weight and stuff, and it's so funny to me because she runs fad diets, gains a load of weight, while simultaneously working out and eating all the time. I'm like, "Mum, your problem my mum's problem isn't the fact that she's bad when it comes to exercise, she's just addicted to pasta. That's it. My mum is addicted to pasta, and that is the problem. Simple. Genuinely. Just simple." And it's so funny because I told her, "Hey, lay off the pasta." And she's like, "Well, what else am I gonna have?" I'm like, "Anything. It's pasta." The one time I'm thankful to be gluten intolerant. Flo, you too? You too? I can't have gluten either. I'd say it makes my tummy hurt, but it literally makes me wanna die. There's being intolerant, and then there's just being completely, "Yo, this is gonna kill you." I mean to be rude, but that's low-key kinda funny. What is? What's funny? Yeah, it was bad. I hate it. I hate it. Your mum with the pasta? My mum is addicted to pasta. My dad is addicted to bread. I can't have gluten. Okay? I've been trying to figure out what side of the genetic fence my gluten intolerance came from, and I'm so lost and confused. I have a feeling that it's my dad's side, and my dad just refuses to acknowledge it because he's lost a ton of weight the more gluten-free he seemed to become. But he will. I'm not joking, Knight. I don't eat bread. I don't eat bread. I don't eat bread to the point where I will literally have peanut butter and chocolate spread straight from the jar with a spoon. Because I can't have it on bread. Even gluten-free bread tastes like shit. I just don't enjoy it. And he will have a loaf of bread to himself daily. And he tells me all the time, "Oh, I've hardly eaten today." I'm like, "Bullshit. Bullshit. You've had like 2 or 3 sandwiches. You know it. You've had 2 or 3 sandwiches, a pasty, and some cornflakes. What the fuck?" And my mum is just addicted to adding pasta to everything. Like tuna. The one thing my sister learnt to cook growing up was tuna Neapolitan. If you don't know what tuna Neapolitan is, it's basically pasta, really milky tomato sauce, and tuna. And do you want to know what I learnt to cook, which makes sense if you have a gluten intolerance? In a house, in a fucking house, right? In a house full of people who are addicted to pasta, I learnt how to make risottos. I learned how to make risottos, and I went into sushi. I was a I'm a big weeb, don't get me wrong, but when you learn to make, like, fucking sushi, s risotto, when everyone around you is addicted to pasta, it makes very little sense, and you're just going, "Maybe there's a stomach reason. Maybe that's why they enjoy it." Granted, my favorite meal is a lasagna, and I'm so happy I found really good, high quality, gorgeous, fucking tasting gluten-free lasagna. Don't get me wrong, fucking love it. But, like, holy shit, it makes sense, and I can make a great risotto. Even better, I know how to do the super fucking fancy risottos where you have to use saffron, where you use, like, saffron in, where you boil saffron to make it into, like, a tea and then use that for, like, use that for the liquid. I know how to do the really, really fucking great fancy ass, um, risottos, right? But my favorite risottos are what I call dirty risottos, where you basically use, like, a gravy with margarine to make it creamy, and then you just cook everything that way. I love doing dirty risottos because they taste great, they hit the spot, they fill you the ever living fuck up, and they're so quick and easy to cook. I can cook one in about 10 minutes, whilst a proper risotto takes a good, like, 40 about 30, 40. And it's so funny. Like, I would make a dirty risotto in front of my dad, and he's sitting there going, "That's not a risotto." And then he tries it and goes, "Oh shit, that's a risotto." I'm like, "I know." God, I really want lasagna though. I love lasagna. But lasagnas are like fucking god tier shit. I love them. They're so good. Oh my god. Chad, what's your favorite food? Actually, what is your what is your favorite meal? What is your favorite consume? You're not allowed to say something simple like chocolate. That is a snack at best. I'm actually due a haircut and I'm trying to think about when I can get it done. I'm leaning on towards the end of the month. Maybe I am due. I am due a haircut. And it's just I just want to trim. I do want to go for a change of style, but thankfully the style change that I want to do isn't terrible. I live for carbonara. Oh, carbonara is really, really nice. Popcorn chicken. Mm, mm. Actually, Vol, corn dogs. Is corn? Can you get gluten-free corn dogs? I'd assume they'd be made with corn flour. Like it's just a sausage. It's just a sausage with corn made wrapped in corn flour and then deep fried, isn't it? Wouldn't corn dogs be very easy to do gluten-free? Because we're okay with corn flour. It's wheat, rye, barley, but wheat, soy, rye, and barley is where the problems lie. Side note, I've been gluten free for about 3 fucking years, and my mum only really just found out I have a gluten intolerance. That's just to show the level of miscommunication. Full English with a touch of Irish and Scottish. So a UK English, a full United is what you're saying. Yes, it should be gluten free unless they add a binding agent. Yeah, because I've been wanting to. I love when I was in America. I actually really, really love corn dogs. I tried them, and my brain was like, "I need more of this in my life." Came home and I cried. I'm like, "Oh, black pudding and fried haggis." I don't like the haggis. I love black pudding. Can't have it anymore because it's made with barley. Um, but like I like good old blood pudding. You gotta call it blood pudding more than black pudding. Good old blood pudding. Nothing wrong with a bit of blood pudding. Yeah, blood pudding sounds horrid when you think about it. Black pudding makes more sense. No. No! They go, no, can't do that. Bad. Yeah, blood pudding just sounds wrong when you think about it. Oh, chat, do you like my desktop? Do you like my desktop? This is why I've been slightly purple, by the way. This is my new desktop. She just blinks every so often. Cute, cute. Yeah! It's very nice. It's very nice indeed. Sorry. My brain is so yawn. I'm trying to figure out. I wait. No, my brain is starting to do the hungry thing. I'm okay. If you didn't know, I'm back on my diet, and my diet is very much more about the control than anything. So my brain is endlessly screaming at me, being like, "Bitch, eat," and I'm going, "Look, I'm gonna try my hardest this week to stick to my diet as much as physically possible. I don't mind if I have a quote unquote slip, as long as it's a small slip. But if the better this week, the easier the next couple of weeks are gonna be. I have a goal by the end of the month to reach for me to stay mentally on track. Do I have my tracker? Oh, I put everything into one spreadsheet, by the way. Where's the plan? Ooh, I could hit that. If by this point I can get down to there. If I can get down to there by then, it's 23 pounds in the next 1, 2, 3, next 4 weeks. I need a calculator. Sorry. I look so much brighter. Holy chat, I'm so much brighter. What the fuck? Oh, I don't get to choose that until later tonight. Um. Uh. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 divided by 4. That's achievable. That's so achievable. Holy shit. That's very fucking achievable. Sorry, I just realized that I should do tweening goals in between my goals. It's just half and half them. Oh, it's so bright though, my eyes! That's better. Hello. My eyes hurt. That was so painful. What the fuck? Chat, what do you guys think we should do today? Because I'm not gonna lie, strictly speaking, we're 2 hours in. I did take a piss break about a half hour in, but it was a quick, like, 2, 3 minutes gone. Um, but I don't know what to do. I'm kind of not in a gaming mood right now, though. I don't know what we could watch on YouTube without it being weird. But what do you guys want to do? Do you want to watch something? Do we just want to carry on yapping? Do we? I'm having a relax. A good question. I'm just not in a gaming mood right now. I love doing Satisfactory, but like I've kind of more gotten into like my creative playthrough recently because I just want to see. I want to see what how like much I can do when I've got full creative freedom and I just focus on balancing everything. Um, it's a really interesting, fun project, by the way. I'm just chilling and playing No Man's Sky, the new Corvette update as well. I've not ever touched No Man's Sky. Yes. Hmm. Well, you managed to yap for nearly 2 hours, so more shouldn't be a problem. True! 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 I'm getting randomly warm, though. I'm just chilling with y'all whilst drawing you some fan art. You do the drawing? That sounds so cool. I didn't know you do the drawing. I very rarely draw. I need to really get back into it, but like with all the project shit I've got on the go, it's like, ooh. Actually, Vol, question. Did you see what I've put in the mod channels in the Discord? Because we got some cool stuff on the way. Like some hella cool stuff on the way. One, I cannot show them on stream yet, but I love them so much. They look so cool. I have to go look. We've got them in the mod chat and the spicy mod chat. Did you manage to get into the Discord? Jigs, did you manage to get the Discord? You do have the noodle recruits. Did you? Is that the right role? Is that the right role? Noodle recruit. Yes. I don't know. I didn't change your color. I have to go. I have to go look. It looks so pretty, and I got so much other cool stuff on the way. Like, I'm poking my other artists. I need to figure out how much I owe them because they haven't told me how much I owe them. One of them, I've got a lot I owe them, but like, I told them, hey, can I get this to you when I get the money together? Yes. So it's kind of like, shit. I completely overlooked it, and it sucks because I'm just sitting here going like, yeah, we could do so much. Ah. When the fuck did YouTube add in these My Mix shit? Like, why is there like 10 different My Mixes on YouTube? That makes no sense. It's so stupid. That is some cool stuff in the pipe. I'm looking forward to them. I can't wait for them to be finished. Like, I genuinely cannot wait for them to be finished. It's gonna be so fucking cool. And I might look at turning some of them into some, I might see if, looking into doing it for, Wallpaper Engine. Those mixes were always a thing. I never saw them before. I know they were a thing on Spotify. I didn't realize they were a thing on here. The mix is auto-generated based on the videos you watch. So that's why it's just anime pop crap and weird brain fart stuff, because that's what I like to listen to whilst I'm streaming. Because it's low brain, what I call uh, low brain interference stuff. I need to tell that to go down a bit lower than the just chatting, actually. Yes. Yeah, I like low brain fart type music, so it's just gonna be like, oh, you like this, but I also love listening to like game music, so it's like, So those are just a string of my stream mixes. That's interesting, huh? I really, really hope they're not sitting there going like, ah, buzzword. We buzzword and mix together your music list. And you're doing that before. Why did you just turn around and say we used AI? Just say we tracked your interests and thought, hey, you might like this. We noticed that you listen to Baby No Money all the time, so we made you a Baby No Money mix. Easy. And it's just a copy of the fucking mix that I was listening to. Just easier to find. I need new pajama bottoms. Mine have holes in the crotch. I think my chastity ate through them. That's not good. I need new pajama bottoms. I need new pajama bottoms. I'm so fidgety today. Chat, how often do you ever get fidgety and just want to like fiddle with things? Is this why like fidget toys and fidget spinners and shit are a thing? Should I get a fidget spinner? Can I put a fidget spinner on my throne? Should I put a fidget spinner on my throne? I never got one. I wanted one, but I never got one. Can I add one? 100. I'm gonna see if I can find a fidget spinner. Yes and yes. I'm gonna add one. It might start randomly playing a video. Love you, Sum Sum. Love you. Mm-hmm. Yum 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 yum. 100% neurodivergent thing. I am very neurospicy. Very neurospicy. Fidget. I'm just gonna type in fidget, see what comes up. Okay, ill. I've used one of these fidget cubes before and they're shit. The ducky is just a pressy thingy. That looks like it'd be horrible. I'm constantly fidgeting with my hands. I only ever fidget whenever I want to whenever I'm doing something. So like me talking on stream. That is a penis. That is a mini dildo for $6, which you stick on your desk so you can flick the penis. Why? Why is there a thing on here which is just called a flick dick? It's called a flick dick. Why? Please don't swallow magnets. It can be problematic for the surgeons. Yes, those mixes shouldn't be AI, just algorithm. But Tarish, you know what they're gonna do? They're gonna turn around and boast about how it's such a cool thing that they used AI for it, and everyone's gonna call them out on their bullshit. Because that's what everyone does. A fidget ring? A fidget ring feels like it'll be good. I want to add a fidget ring. Gold. I don't know my size, actually. I just realized I don't know my size. I don't know my ring size. Oh, Throne's doing that thing again where it won't show anything new. Fidget spinner. Back here, you know, browsing toys on stream. I'm not browsing toys! I typed in fidget and it came up with a flick deck. It was genuine, it was a thing. I typed in fidget and it showed me a little penis called a flick deck that you put on your desk and you flick it when you're bored. Because it goes boing, 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 boing. Yeah, the results would be nice. Also, incoming ads. Chat, incoming ads! Get rid of them with a sub! I want a decent fidget spinner. Do I get the glow-in-the-dark one, or do I get a cool metallic-y one? I don't know. Pink. Oh my god, it comes in pink. Okay, cool. I'm just gonna add that to my... Wait a minute. Personal things. Yes. I'm sorry if you browse naughty toys on stream at a regular occurrence. I don't do it intentionally, okay? It only ever pops up whenever I go near Throne. It's not intentional. It's a result of Throne being horny and me being horny on main. It's a thing. I am a wholesome being. I am wholesome being. See? Yeah, ring would be nice. I don't know what my ring size is though. That's the problem. I would genuinely get a fidget ring because I could just sit there flicking it in my hand without thinking about it. But I'm like, I don't know what my ring size is. That's a game. Okay, the idea of like a golden snitch from Harry Potter being a fidget toy where you flick it and it spins around, making it look like a thing. It's like, yeah. And my internet's finally back. Conversation went from Phoenix, you were the one from my live stream who I'm horny. I didn't say I was horny in the last stream. What the fuck? In last comment. No, what I said was in the last stream, you got me a light strip and it couldn't be ordered. So it told me it had to cancel it and it was going to refund the money. But it didn't give me an option to refund it to you. So it only gave me the option to refund it to me. Okay? So what's happening is the light strip got cancelled. It wasn't my choice. They were out of stock. I don't know why it let you buy it if it was out of stock. I appreciate it still, don't worry. But the money is just being put into my bank account instead. Okay? That's all I was saying. Okay? Okay. I hope you're okay. So once again, I'm scammed by Throne again. No, you're not scammed by Throne. You just chose an item that wasn't available for some reason or another, and it just turned around and was just like, hey, we can't send this money back to the person who bought it, but we can send the money to you. But don't worry, Phoenix. The money will be going to something very good and it'll be put to use. Don't worry. I'm not going to be like, hey, this is just going to be used to pay my bills or another dildo. I promise it's not going to go towards another dildo. I promise it's not going to go towards another dildo. I promise it's not going to go towards another dildo. I have too many of those. If you wanted to get me one of those, you would have just got me a fucking dildo. And they always seem to be able to be put forward. But no, I'm going to put it towards something very, very needed. That's the thing. Either they pull that or it just fails and locks my money down for like 2 weeks. No, actually. So the money processing got through really quickly. It said that the money should be in my account by like Thursday at the latest. Never buying anything from Phone ever again. I think the problem you have is you bought something which might have been you did something which was partially funded. I think that might have been the problem. Noxie! Phoenix, the problem is you paid for something which was partially funded. And that might have been where the problem is. It might have just gone, well, this wasn't in stock and stuff. Because I'm pretty sure I tried to remove it because it was out of stock a while ago. And it just wouldn't let me because it was partially funded because it's a dumb system. Hello, Noxie. How was your stream? What did you get up to? Hello, chat. Hello, everyone who just came in. How are you? Is everyone all the good? Did you all have the fun? I buy the stuff that's on people's phones and it never succeeds. I don't know then. But I know the money is processing and it's going to my account. So don't worry about it. I promise it'll go to something very useful and you'll actually see what it goes to because it will be very useful. I have a big ass project on the way, so it's useful. I'm sorry it didn't work. Either it goes the way it just went, or it just fails and locks my money down for like for a week or two. I don't know, hun. I don't know. I'm sorry. It's not me. It's the dumb platform. I don't know. I'm sorry. But I really do appreciate it. You didn't have to do it. I only did it this time because birthday, and I still thank you so much for it, hon. I thank you so much for it, okay? We played TF2. What did you get did you get to play with people? Did you get to play with people? Hi, Ghoul. Screw phone. I'm sorry, Phoenix. I just wanted to inform you rather than I just wanted to inform you rather than it being like a week or two down the line and you're like, "Did you get the lights yet?" And I'm like, "No, it had to get cancelled." I just wanted to inform you rather than having it like wait. So I'm sorry. Yes, me. Cool. You played with the chat. That's interesting. How are you, hon? I'm doing good. I'm a little tired. I got building work going on. I got woken up by chainsaws and chainsaws and engines and fucking angle grinders and shit like that. But yeah, I'm doing good. Just a bit tired. So I'm sorry, Phoenix, if it annoyed you. I do appreciate you though. I appreciate you a lot. I want all of you to realize that I appreciate you all a lot. Even the people who can't even subscribe or give a single bit, who just sit in chat and lurk. It means so much to me. The Hergus is now watching. Hello! The 12 inches plus can be very noisy. What? What? The grinder? Yes. They're very loud. They're very loud, very in your face, very constant and annoying. But no, they woke me up. It's the fact that they basically get here dead on 8 AM, so I'm kind of like, well, I need to fix my sleep if they're gonna be here at 8 AM for the foreseeable future. Especially if they're doing it Monday to Friday. I really don't want to be fucking tired all day, but if they're getting here that early, then I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna try and just go to bed. I sound upset and very not feeling good, Big Sag. I'm sorry, Phoenix. I promise it's going to something good. I promise, okay? I promise it'll go to something good. I'm an expert with big grinders. Okay, it is time for my appointment. Love you, Katie. See you soon. Love you too, Volgraza. Have a good day. I hope your appointment goes well. Mwah. I'm sorry, hon. I'm sorry. This shit happens. It happens. Like I think it's like the fourth time it's happened, and it's not just you. It's not just you. It's the problem. Okay, Phoenix. The problem is sometimes when shit is partially funded on my throne, right? It then goes out of stock. I get an email saying, "Hey, this has gone out of stock," but it doesn't give me the option to pull the item off of my throne because it's been partially funded. And because it's been partially funded, when it comes back into stock, I can't like go, "Hey, I'm gonna switch this over." It doesn't let me delete shit which is partially sorry. It doesn't let me delete shit which is partially funded. If it I'm sorry. I promise it's gonna go to somewhere good. I promise you that. Okay? We got something huge on the I've been working on something huge and I'm not gonna lie when I say I need all the money I can right now, so it's genuinely gonna go to something big and useful. Okay? I'm sorry. Hi, Mega. Meow. 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 Brr. How are you doing, sweetheart? You doing good? You doing okay? Hmm? My eye feels puffy. I need to gua sha tonight. God, I bet guashing. Yeah, I gua sha my eye. I gua sha the area around my eye because I'm pretty sure I've got like a block nymph nodal there or something. I'm not upset with you just throwing that keeps fluffs up big time. On top of that, it's annoying me massively that I can't just buy stuff because a lot of stuff is gone, but put a strain on the streamer's funds due to transport fee. What do you mean by by it puts a strain on me on the streamers for transport fee? Taxes? It doesn't. You don't. Everything bought on Throne isn't everything you buy on Throne isn't taxable. It's tax deductible if anything. Did you know that? Technically speaking, it's tax deductible. But like, at the end of the day, I have a tax threshold. There's a tax threshold in the UK, and I'm severely under it this year because I basically spent like a month of the year off, and I've been spending way too much time not working. So this year is actually kind of like a coin flip. I actually haven't checked, but I'm pretty sure I'm more than certain I'm either going to be breadlining it or I'm either going to be slightly over or fine. So don't worry about the taxes. Genuinely, do not fucking worry about the taxes. Because my tax is based off of my total my total net income, not each individual source of income. Okay, it's not like in America where it's just like, well, you made $700, you got $700 in tips from Throne, and you got this much from Patreon, and this much from Twitch, and this much from YouTube, and this much from this. It's I put everything into one pot, and then it's taxed as a collection, not as separate individuals. No, I mean, when you buy stuff outside the country, you need to pay a fee outside the regular transport fee for bringing it into the country. Yes, but the way Throne works is it looks for local distributors of the product, and you essentially buy it locally to me or the streamer, so you don't have to go, it doesn't get sent as much as you would think. Ding dong, wake up chat. Ding dong! Chat, ding dong! Good morning, good morning! Ding dong! Ding dong! Ding dong! Wake up chat, good morning! Hello! But no, Phoenix, it's not as bad. It's not as bad. Yes, you do have to do delivery fees on top of everything, and it is very frustrating. Like, I hate how it's like America, and it's like with Americans, and they go, well, you got to add the tax on top of it. I'm like, I just spent $1,000 on this, and you're also charging me $200 on the taxes. My brain is fried. What the fuck? Like, it sounds stupid. The taxes are for your side. In my country, we don't bother with that shit. It's all part of the actual price. Brains. Not always. I have bought a couple of stuff that for friends through Throne surprise gift, and they had to pay additional fee. I've never had that problem before. I have genuinely never had that problem before. It might be based off of certain locations then. Might also be that you don't have that in the UK. Probably don't have that in the UK. We have so many fucking delivery options in the UK, it's ridiculous. Like, we've got the post office, we've got we've got the post office, we've got Parcel Force, we've got Amazon, we've got Hermes, we've got the new one, which is terrible. It's been voted the worst one in the world. We've got UPS, Parcel Force, DPS. I think we've got like 9 different fucking. I think we're sitting on probably about 15 different delivery companies in the UK. All of them are terrible in their own way. Why your brain blue? There's the blue one, the terrible one. every shit. You know the one, the every delivery service, the one where it's like basically it's like the Deliveroo of delivery type thing. It's you go to a place, they give you the boxes, they tell you where they're being delivered, and then they pay you based on how many you deliver that day. That's literally how they do it. And half the time they're turning up in a fucking Fiat because they can't afford a fucking normal car because they're making fuck all and spending all their money on their goddamn fucking petrol. Not talking about every. You're just horny, Jake. Are you frustrated because we're not doing horny stream tomorrow? Kitty, I like your boobs. Thank you. They're 36 double Ds. I grew them myself. Was Doomer's brain? Mm-hmm. Better. Better. Much better. Much better. Bring back the Gooners! Gooners in chat! Can we get Gooners in chat, please? I need a Gooners emote. Should I get a Gooners emote? Wait, is that just Wange? Jorking! Jorking! That's the one! Use Jorking. Chat, spam Jorking. Terrace isn't paying attention. Jork. Jork, everyone. Chat Jork. Do it! Terrace isn't paying attention! Jork! Don't you know this? I quite else around. Love you, Terrace! It's called Jake. It's Jorker. It's Jorkin. I love you guys. When it's Jake, it's Jicker. Yeah, might not know the term. Jork. Jorkin. Jork. Jork and jerk, same thing. Jacking it. Awooga. I get quiet. Terrace is vexed right now. I like the blue eyes. Thank you. I say someone got it. Y'all. I'm a go. Be waiting 5 years. What? Terrace can be vexed all they wish. I'm joking here. Thank you, Maga. Thank you, Maga Zuma. Mwah. Is that a bug or a gun? Thank you for the follow. Welcome into the stream. Also, thank you to the other person who followed. I'm sorry if I didn't say anything. I'm a little tired and a little out of it right now. I'm not gonna lie. Mad wange. Hey, at least they're in bed now. They're covered up. He's just taking a picture. Wait. Wait, even better. If I go huh and then 4K. Wait. Huh? Yo! It worked! Let's go! Sorry. Her 4K, there are some which will overlap with other ones, and her 4K is just really, really funny because it means that you're just getting the huh cat and then a camera over the top of it. So it's like they're seeing what's going on and they're taking a picture. And I love that combo. It's such a good combo. Joking finger. Wait, what the fuck? What the fuck? My apartment's fire alarm is going off. Why? Are you making lasagna without me? I know. Haha, ginger cat likes lasagna. Go get bubbles. Go check what's going on. It might be a fire. Please be safe. Like, are you enjoying feet? They set the couch on fire. Do you also hate Mondays? No, I actually love Mondays strictly because it's the one day off I get a week, really. Genuinely, it's like the one day off I get a week is on Monday. I also get like half of Friday. I enjoy tomorrow though. I get to go see my mum. I get to eat without worrying about paying for it. Because she's paying for it because it's my birthday. Not a true orange cat. Listen, I get 3 a.m. zoomies like every other fucking feline.
Onita,
Arya!
I have a dick.
E.
Arya, thank you so much for the 3 months. How are you doing, by the way, honey? You doing okay? Mwah. Clap. Most indeed. Are you done? But no, I get the 3 a.m. zoomies like every other feline. I like my lasagna. My greed sickens people. You know when I'm feeling greedy. And my brain cells love a struggle of think. Yes. CP just woke up. Good morning, sweetheart. I am not gonna lie, I'm a bit tired myself. I got woken up by builders. Kind of contemplating not doing my normal I want to get into doing the trainee streams. There's a normal 4 hours, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm tired. Katie, come join me for cuddles. I would love to just crawl up in bed and pass the fuck out. Blahaj with a gun. You guys have just discovered the fucking overlapping fucking emotes, haven't you? Like, holy shit. Don't do like 4K with the binoculars one. That'll be weird. The 4K with binoculars would be genuinely fucking weird because at the end of the day, the big binocular one, I don't know if it will make it so the camera's like all the way off to the side or if it's like dead center. No, I've known about them. Wrong binocular. That's like 360 4K. Katie, you come join me for cuddles. You come join me for cuddles and I will take you out for movie Saturday and dinner. 360 no scope. I need to have it so if you type in no scope, it just does a the little thing. If not, give one Dorito. You give me Dorito? I am built like a Dorito. I am triangle. I am the strongest shape in nature. Hit marker sound. Hit marker sound from Call of Duty. The old sound. Where it goes. You know the sound is like a crunch. It's like a soft crunch. It's like a because hexagon best shape. Hexagon's overrated. Triangle better. Triangles are cult. You the sexiest shape on the planet then? Fuck yeah. Threesome, baby. Best combo. Hexagons are the perfect shape. It's the strongest shape. No. Triangles. Triangles are stronger. Triangles are the strongest shape in nature. Hexagons are what happens. Hexagons are what happens when you get loads of circles together and they want to take up and they want to get closer. Hexagons are the result. When circles want to when circles want to be close to each other. Hexagons are bestigons? No, hexagons are bestigons because the triangle is better. Hexagons are what happens when circles want to be close. That is all. Hexagons are made of triangles. We're talking real life here, not 3D representation, okay? Take that, liberal. I'm not talking about in 3D, sweetheart. Okay? You can't try and beat me when it comes to 3D knowledge. You can't beat me when it comes to 3D knowledge. My knowledge is quite vast. My knowledge is vast. Quite vast indeed. I think the builders are gone now. Oh, right. Yeah, because of the fucking daylight now being it gets dark about 4:30, 5 o'clock. They end work quite early. Interesting. Terrace, quite the cute one, would snuggle and smash. No, Terrace is well, Terrace is smashable in their own way. Everyone is smashable in their own way. But Terrace is lovely. Definitely would snuggle. No smash unless consenting, okay? No smash unless consent. No smashing me. See? No consented. Would joke into Terrace. No! Bad! Bad! Oh, by the way, what hit by the way, just hit watching 4 hours. Watching hour for me. Huh? Just hit witching hour for me.
Phoenix Reborn DK asked me, "Hey GLaDOS, why is Terrace such a cute and adorable being?" Terrace, the ultimate contradiction, somehow both a cute and adorable being, while also being a perplexing, unpredictable force of chaos in the universe.
Yes.
It's fascinating how such a seemingly harmless entity can captivate and enthrall those around them. I suppose even aperture science couldn't have anticipated the charm of Terrace. But remember, appearances can be deceiving. Always be cautious around adorable beings.
Terrace, you got called out by GLaDOS. Oh my god. No. I got warned. You have been very much pushing it today, Mega. You gotta try and keep it safe for work, okay? You are very. It got you on the head. It got you. It hit the nail on the head, though. Also, Katie, hexagons are bestagons. I am not watching that. No propaganda. No, no propaganda. No propaganda. No, no propaganda. No watching. It's a lie. Triangles are the best shape in nature. I'm going to change my mind. Is it gone? But CGP Grey is sweetheart for an internet man. We're gonna watch this together then. Terrace is making us watch this. Apparently, hexagons are bestagons. Where's theater mode? There's theater mode. Desktop. Apparently, hexagons are the bestagons. I need to make sure that this is turned up. Yes. Right there. Yes. Full screen.
Hexagons are the bestagons. Why? Because bees. Bees are the best and build only the bestagon,
They're
the
propaganda
hexagon.
machines!
Now, I know what you're thinking. Bees build hexagons because they're hexapods with hexagon eyes. How could they do otherwise? Excellent point.
Wrong.
But the Humble Bumble has an engineering problem to solve. She makes two things, honey and wax, the former to eat and the latter to contain the former. To make but a little honey, she must visit a lot of flowers, and to make 1 unit of wax, she needs 8 units of honey. Wax is costly for bees in flower terms, and honey is drippy in food terms. So to make a hive that contains the maximum honey while using the minimum wax is royally vital. Thus, a honeycomb conjecture. Which shape works best? To answer, we need to talk tiles. Tiling is covering a surface with a pattern of polygons. There's lots of options because there's lots of polygons.
So much
Even the
stronger.
regulars go on and on. Now for bees picking patterns, the more complicated ones obviously use more lines than necessary. That's what complicated means, and thus a honeycomb of that tile would use more wax per honey. So sticking to the simple regulars, there are just 3 that tile tightly: triangle, square, and hexagon. Pentagons are broken hexagons, leaving gaps, same with septagons. Octagons are alright, but they're no hexagon, which leaves the tiling trio which tile differently. A
Yes.
square is a square of squares, which is a square of squares, and so on. Squares tile tidily by basically cheating, covering an infinite plane with an infinite number of parallel
Yes.
lines. Like, wow, that's what a plane
The
is.
triangle's better.
Boring.
Triangle's strongest.
Triangles pull the same trick, dividing themselves down into
See?
infinite nothing. But
See?
not the hexagon, the only regular polygon to tile a plane without resorting to debasing self-division. Unlike some squares I could mention, at least triangle
Shut
is
up.
trying to be
Triangle's
more
better.
geometrically interesting than square, teaming up a bit
See?
to 1, 2, 3,
See?
4, 5, 6. Wait, hexagon! The other shapes can't
See?
help it. They just want to be the bestagon. Even some of the irregulars like rhombus tile by hexagoning. Same with your tracheus tiles and deltoid trihexanogals and your crystal rhombles and florid pentanogals. Look, they're all just hexagons. Even chirotiles, poor pentagons, tile up as best they can to form a lumpy hexagon. The rest just can't compete with the best. The hexagon, nobly
But triangle's
indivisible,
best.
is the bestagon.
Triangle's
Where were
stronger.
we?
Triangle's
honeycomb
strongest shape
conjecture.
in
Max
nature.
honey, min wax, 3 options. Okay, yes, there's the circle, a shape defined by the least perimeter for the most area, but that only works when you need just one. Pack circles, and this is the best they can do. Look at all that wasted space. And even if you pack the gaps, you still use more wax. And again, the way these circles arrange themselves, it's almost like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hidden hexagon. Bees
Yes.
use the hexagon because
See,
no shape
a
is better to create the
hexagon
maximum
It's merely the result of what happens when you take circles and you push them together and they go, ooh.
area for the minimum wall, and this min-max stat of hexagon is one of the
See?
many
Min-max.
reasons they show up
Min-max.
everywhere,
Min-max.
including in the aforementioned bee's eyes.
It's
Each
just
hexagon
because
is a long tube that
smushy
leads to the
supple.
light-catching cells at the bottom. More light equals better vision, and hexagons let the most light in using the least amount of wall. So why aren't your eyes hexagons? Au contraire, mon ami, they are le hexagon. Not on the outside, but on the inside. Your light-catching cells are at the back
Lies,
of your
I have
eye
no-
in a hexagonal grid for the same reason as bees.
Bullshit.
Max light, min wall. Your window to the world is but through the hexagon. Does that not make it the bestagon?
No.
Okay, maybe hexagon as min-maxagon doesn't catch your fancy. Then how about a little mystery, we? Let us travel to Saturn. Yes, the rings are attention-grabbing, but leave the equator, travel north, and here lies the unexplained, the great hexagon of Saturn. Need something for scale? Well, here's the Earth. Oh, here's 6 the Earths. Saturn's hexagon is pretty big. What is it? Well, you might be thinking it's a geological formation, an enormous basalt column like the smaller versions you find on Earth. But no, Saturn is a gas giant. There is no surface or geology to speak of, so the Great Hexagon is composed of shapeless clouds somehow keeping
triangles are still better. Shut up.
Shape and changing color. It's a magnificent solar system mystery, and while
That's
I'm no
just because
space
of storms
archaeologist, if I
overlapping
was
and
looking
spraying
for an
into each other.
alien
Karis,
gifted
why are you angry?
monolith on the most look-at-me planet under a hexagon beacon with Earth-sized sides, that's where I would start. After all, what aliens would want to make first contact with the nearby monkeys before they became enlightened to pursue the universal truth? Hexagon is the bestagon. From the largest down to the smallest. Say, for example, this tiny snowflake I happen to have. That has 6 sides, as all snowflakes
And is
do.
a cluster of
Gee, what could cause
triangles!
that to be? Let's zoom down to the atomic realm and see. When water molecules join together to make a flake, the sturdy shape they prefer is the hexagon. As more
Wrong.
molecules join, they extend the flake
Triangles, they want
fractally up.
triangles,
The
a
beauty of the
stronger
snowflake on the monkey scale is but an extension of the hexagonal perfection on the atomic scale. Okay, yes, you will sometimes find snowflakes with 12 sides, but this happens when 2 growing snowflakes get stuck together, so it still counts. And the hexagon isn't just for snow, but for all Ice 1H, which means basically all ice on Earth. Yeah, there's a little Ice 1C, which we don't talk about because it's made of cubes, and cubes are
Triangles are
boring,
better.
and there's a bit of Ice 9. No, don't touch that. But if there is ice in your drink, give thanks to the hexagon for keeping it cool. And it's not just water. Lots of atoms use hexagons because, take a note,
Diamonds don't.
hexagons are the bestagons.
No.
Oh, using a pencil? Get ready to have your mind blown about the hexagon here too. The lead. Well, it isn't lead, it's carbon. And you know what carbon atoms think is the bestagon? The hexagon. Pencil
Wrong.
graphite is a
Triangle.
whole bunch of hexagonal carbons, and when they happen to be in a straight sheet, that's graphene, which happens to be the strongest atomic material in the universe, some of which is
Actually,
in that pencil. To tear a sheet of graphene apart, you would need 100 times more force than to do so with steel. Hexagon is strongagon. This is because when hexagons come together, they form 3-sided joints 120 degrees apart. This, for the least material, is the most mechanically stable arrangement. Pull on one joint and the other 2 equally pull back. Push in and the other 2 are the most able and stable to resist. Now look anew at a tiling of hexagons and you see it is composed of nothing but these max stable joints, each arranged perfectly to help the others be stronger and stabler. This is another reason hexagons show up everywhere. The universe blesses stability in her physics, from those basalt
She
columns
loves a
to
bit of
bubbles,
chaos.
which,
She's
as
a
soon as
chaos
they
whore.
can, ditch their spheres to become as close to hexagonal perfection as they can. That's so cool. Oh, right, yes. So if your pencil lead contains some of the strongest material in the universe, how can you write with it? Okay, this is going to get even more exciting. While hexagons are super strong this way, they aren't super strong this way. On a small scale, that means your pencil
See?
can break off in layers
Triangles
to leave a
better.
mark. But on a big
Triangles
scale,
better.
hexagons can be
Triangles wouldn't
flexible
do that.
while keeping
Triangles
their
are
strength,
stronger.
letting us construct some totally
Triangles are
unreal
stronger.
materials. Print out a grid of
Okay,
hexagons
you
in
will
whatever,
remember
from
me
aluminum
under
to
this
cardboard,
name,
make
but
a
you
little
won't
sandwich, and
remember
pow, you've
me
got
as
honeycomb
exalted
paneling, a
sensei.
redonkulously
Exalted
tear-resistant
Abby
material
Bean.
that's also super light and
Hi.
flexible. It's used everywhere, but
Karis is
particularly
currently
in
trying to
aviation.
show me some
Rockets need
propaganda
to be
about hexagons. Everyone knows that triangles are way better. Triangles will be worse in both directions. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. You put pressure on one of the points of the triangle, it balances the pressure outwards into the opposing 2 directions.
strong yet light. Same for aircraft, with wings that really can't tear but also need to bend.
Yeah, I
And
left
only
for
the
5
magic of the
years.
honeycomb
It
panel can do both
did
as
me some
well.
good.
Give
I'm
thanks to the
happy that you're
hexagon
feeling
for
better,
blessing
though.
our flight. And we still haven't yet
better be
discussed the
good.
most important application of
Okay,
the
you
hexagon.
can't handle being
Games.
wrong.
For
I'm not
centuries,
wrong.
there has been great
This is
debate
just
over
propaganda.
boards. Squares or hexagons. Spoiler, hexagons wins. Square boards are the first thing an unenlightened species would think of. They look sensible and are easy to implement, but they are terrible, ineffective boards that cause spatial suffering. On a square board, move horizontal or vertical one space and you've moved one space, but move diagonal and the distance is the square root of two spaces. Gross. Diagonals warp the distance pieces move. Square boards look even and tidy, but it's deceit. Their diagonals corrupting the meaning of space and time, and of course they must, because a square only has 4 true neighbors. Hexagons, however, have 6, which is more than 4, which is better, and the distance from one
That
space
doesn't-
to the next is the same in every direction. 1.
Are you saying, as an introvert, right, I want less people around? 4 neighbors are more than enough for me. Why in the fuck would I want more? Why in the fuck would I want 6? Did you think about that? Maybe I prefer less neighbors. Huh?
Space, just as it should be. If you're a game based on squares, I'm so sorry, but there is hope. With thought and effort, you can hexagon yourself into a better place, as we all should aspire to do, spreading order and hexagonal enlightenment, for hexagons are the bestagons. And now that you agree, with your eyes you will see their six-sided perfection in all things, and you will say to yourself as part of the order, hexagons are the bestagons.
This is just bad propaganda. It did not convince me. The gay.
Thanks for stopping by for Communicator Coffee.
The gay flag in the background won.
Now go.
They have
share the
converted me.
enlightenment of the order with others.
This is why you sent it to me, Taris. You gave in to the propaganda of the seven. Why? I don't do big brain. Sold my VR, my PC, moved out of the situation I had been in, had a change of spiritual practice, got tattoos. I'm blind now and struggling with finances, but otherwise I'm absolutely fantastic and I'm not being sarcastic. How the fuck are you blind now? What the fuck happened? Also, it just sounds to me like you had a moment of realization and went, shit, time to start living. I'm perfectly happy with that. Really curious as to how you're blind now, though. Like, genuinely. That's like, what? How? But I'm glad it did you good. Or you're feeling like you're in a better spot now than you were before. Also, if you're wondering, everyone is struggling with finances. Oh, did you just get like a glasses? Did you fuck up your eyes? Did you stare at the sun or something? Or did you realize that your eyes were bad and you needed to get glasses? Because I'm not gonna lie, I didn't realize I needed glasses till about, I want to say probably about 6 or 7 years ago. Oh no, I live right next to the hellhole that is, oh no, oh no, oh no. Did you get flashbanged? Did they flashbang your baby? Did they flashbang your baby? I now live in a good old commonwealth of hell. You moved to Australia? Okay. Okay. I'm glad you're doing better, though. Virginia! Okay, Virginia's not too terrible. Not Australia. Yeah, I'm sorry. Up north. Up north! Up north! But yeah, I'm glad you're doing better now. I mean, technically, yes. Technically, yes. I'm pretty sure you lived in Florida before, if I remember correctly. I'm glad you're doing better, though. I did, born and raised in Florida. See, I remember tidbits about everyone. I remember tidbits about everyone. See, I'm such big brain. You disappeared for a while, and I still remember that you came from Florida. Big brain. Hey, kitty kitty. Hi, Nano. Hi. Is Florida still afloat? Jake, not only is it still afloat, they're trying to sell seaside housing to foreigners. You at least remember me as well. Everyone else thought I offed myself. I never thought that. I never thought that. I worry about everyone, and I will say sometimes it's very difficult for me to keep on track with everyone, but I will say I do remember tidbits, like small little details. And I do worry about everyone when they disappear. Fuck, we worried about Terrace because they weren't here for like 3 days before. And then I went, wait, no, they were away. They're going out with family for a couple days. I remember. I remember. I should Coco. You Coco? Florida is under the sea. We just managed to deny logic and science to keep ourselves above the waves. Missed your flaming personality? Thank you. Is it all the gay? Is it all my gay that you missed? You said flaming. My brain said flaming gay. So I'm like, yes. I'm pretty sure you're not referring to a flaming homo. Ooh, side note. In Fortnite, they recently overhauled the map, and now it's essentially The Simpsons. They did a huge Simpsons collab. And a really, 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 really funny thing in the game is there is evil Homer going around, and you can hear him, and he just goes around dancing, going, I am evil Homer, I am evil Homer. And then you fight him, and he's basically a boss. I'm like, that is so fucking funny. Yes. I mean, I miss you because I haven't seen you in so long, and I feel bad that I never reached out until now. You are 100% okay, hon. I completely understand and fully accept that I am not people's priorities. Watching me is not a priority. You actually taking care of yourself is more of a priority than anything. That is why I worry that some people go missing sometimes, but whenever I see them come back, I'm always very happy to and I'm very happy to know that they're okay. But I'm very happy to know that you're doing okay. I'm much more proud of you that you're doing way better than you were before. I'm sorry that you're basically blind. But I'm glad that you're doing better, okay? Katie, you are part of my kin. I owe you that much. You owe me nothing. Your presence is more than enough here. If you want to get back into watching me and just be here around, that's it. Everyone is always welcome in here, okay? No, I don't think you owe me anything. The moment you think you owe me something is the moment I start to feel bad, and then I start to overcompensate and overwork myself, and then I start overthinking, and then I get paranoid and a bit like in my head, and then I start to do shit, and then I overwork myself, and then I get really tired, and then I start skipping stream because I'm too tired, and then I have to start over again, and then it's a problem. You have an IRL section, right? I have some new update pics. Depends on what you're trying to show, but we definitely have some we have some IRL posting sections in the server. So yes, we do. We have image dump for safe for work, and then we got a spicy one, which I'm not allowed to really talk about here. Fuck. All of it's safe for work. Image dump. We have an image dump in the Discord. Should be under media. Should be under media? Community corner. No. Creative and media. Image and video dump. Yeah, creative and media, image and video dump. Tarot deck and runes? Ooh. Ooh. I've recently got into Warhammer. I only ever get to do it when I get spare time, and I don't really get much spare time, but I have recently got into Warhammer. I need to learn how to use my, airbrush, but I recently did get into Warhammer. Like, since you've been gone, I got into Warhammer. Oh, wait, no. If you disappeared 5 years ago, you would remember my bitch roommate, which I was struggling to get rid of. She's gone now. She's been gone for a couple of years, for about 3, 4 years, about 3-ish years. Yeah. You finally got into Warhammer? Yeah. Yeah, you and I need to talk more. Just join the Discord, post stuff in there. But yeah, my bitch roommate who was causing me problems and being a massive hassle, she's gone now. I'm not gonna lie. She basically did so much mental harm to me that it's like, hey, therapy has been really useful. Steep learning curve, horrible steep learning curve. Trying to figure out my life without I didn't get my 20s. I'm trying to live through my 20s whilst fast forwarding myself slowly through my 30s. 6 more minutes until I have full access. Yes, I forgot about the 10-minute window thing. I would get rid of it, but it does genuinely protect us. Most people who do bots, like the bot thing, gets rid of them before they become a problem, so I'm not getting rid of it. I'm nearly in my 30s. I'm terrified. On Netflix, there is a movie called Tick Tick Boom. When you're 29, binge watch the shit out of that on repeat, and I guarantee you will feel good about yourself. Also, whilst simultaneously, you'll also feel super anxious. Hi, Taylor. Hi, Jake. Hi. I'm 33. I turned 33 last week. Please know that's only a few years away. Thank you for the follow. Welcome into the stream. Christmas, by the way, only 6 weeks away. Woohoo! I am so happy with this information. Stop! It's okay, Jake. Tomorrow we get to celebrate almost blowing up the government. We might have to repeat it, though. They're losing they're forgetting their lessons. We might need to repeat ourselves. You're tired. Yeah, can I join? What, the blowing up the government the 5th of November? Bonfire night. We call it bonfire night. For me, Xmas is one day, me small. For me, Christmas is essentially just a week-long endeavor. And I am mentally trying to figure out what I want to do for it, because I could technically stream. I don't know what to do. I might stream on the 23rd, do a spicy Christmas Eve stream, skip Christmas Day, and then come back on the Saturday. That way I only technically miss one stream. Only if you want to. I might do. It depends. I guess it's see how I feel closer to the time. For me, Christmas is 3 days before what everyone else celebrates. For me, with Christmas, it's like a week-long endeavor because it's the only time of year where I feel like Christmas is like, that's Christmas. But I'm not gonna lie, Christmas has become so heavily bullshitly commercialized now. It's like, I don't want to do this because it just feels so commercialized. Hi, Saris. Hi. How are you doing, sweetheart? You doing okay? You doing good? Huh? You doing okay? You doing okay? You doing okay? You doing okay? Everything feels commercialized these days. I'm doing okay. Do you want to know a really sad thing I heard this morning while scrolling TikTok and naked in bed? Do you want to know what I heard that was really sad this morning? Apparently, the next generation of kids have no dreams. Do you remember when we were growing up and we had ambition? Like, I want to be a nurse. I want to be a doctor. I want to be an astronaut, NASCAR driver. I want to be A, B, and C. I want to be a movie star. Yeah, apparently the next generation of kids lost all their ambition. Apparently, they just want money. They don't care about how they're going to get their money. They just want money. They've lost all ambition, and that's so sad. They have no drive to do anything, but essentially, the system has now failed to the point where the level of ambition is, I want to be a grifter and make hella stacks. I have 1.7k Bitcoins. I need to change the name of my fucking channel point redeem. I really don't like Bitcoin. Like, I named it Bitcoin as a joke, and I just haven't changed it. I need to change it to something a bit better, but I don't know what to change it to. I'll think of something. Do, 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 do. But yeah, I slept it in VR, but I slept with someone I like, so I'm pretty good. I know it sounds really stupid, but even in VR, when you sleep with someone that you like, it's still so much more comfortable than being on your own, isn't it? My ambition my ambition was killed in my childhood. My ambition has never gone away. It's just evolved. I do you want to the thing is when I was a kid, I had dreams of being big and successful. I wanted to be like a huge I wanted to make hella money. Like, I had ambition back then to make tons of money and just enjoy life. And as I got older, I kind of realized that money, although it's important, don't get me wrong, money is very important. Money has never been a fucking drive for me. I've never had an urge to go out and make fucking tons of money. I just haven't. It does something because an old friend is saying it and not someone else. Katie, you're cute. Thank you. Mine are still called silver shekels. Just short of 800k now. It does so I don't know what you're talking about there. But no, when I was growing up, I had ambition. When I was really young, I wanted to be a vet. Then I heard that vets are very depressed because they have to put cats down all the time, and I love cats and I don't want to go near that. Then I wanted to be an artist. And guess what? I was an artist. I am technically an artist. I was a professional artist. I worked in the games industry as a 3D artist for the longest time. I wanted to be an artist. Then I wanted to be a game developer, which I was as well. I basically hit a problem. I think a problem I have is by the time I turned 25, I had done the two things in my life that I was the two things in my life I wanted to be. I was an artist and a game developer. And then after that, it was I wanted to do my transition. And look at me now, 9 years now, almost 10 years on hormones. And 10 years in August, by the way. I'm 10 years on HRT in August, and I'm only just starting to get my body to where I want it to be. But like, the problem is I have no drive when it comes to finances, which is honest to fuck. It's one of the reasons why I get so confused when streamers jump ship to Kick, because they know that they can make tons of money there. I'm like, understandable, everyone's got bills, but like, what else do you want to do? What else do you want to be as a content creator? Oh, you just want money. Okay, so you're going to be around for like 20 minutes. Goodbye. But no, I just have no drive when it comes to money, and it sucks. Actually, I can't say it sucks. I think it helps keep me grounded at the end of the day. Quote unquote, grounded. 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 I'll be back. Need to help someone upload a resume. Okay. But no, the problem I've had for a while is trying to find motivators and stick to my motivators because I find it really funny how I endlessly do this thing where I plan and then I start to execute the plan and then I stop executing the plan like a quarter of the way through. So I think the next 6 to 12, I think the next year of my life needs to be make a plan and stick to the plan. Don't like make a plan and then like skip the plan partway through. Like finish the plan. Do it all the way to completion. Jerk it until it's done. You gotta give it a good handy and actually finish it off. Finish it to completion. Not like not say you're gonna do that and then not do it. What? I'm wholesome, Terrace. What do you mean? Why are you being mean to me? I'm wholesome. What do you mean? What do you mean? Huh? Huh? I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting way tired. I need to make sure I'm going to bed at a reasonable time from whilst this building work is going on. I can't let them fucking screw my head up. We're gonna have to use my earbuds more as well. They got noise count. They got...
Shit, tomato booger,
I didn't do
garbage,
anything
nightmare,
wrong!
bad, tomato loser girl, bad.
But I'm wholesome. What do you mean? I'm not bad though. Tawessa, don't you love me? Don't you love me? Thank you for the follow. Welcome into the stream. Terrace is bullying me. You can't see me blink my fingers, but they're bullying me. I wish I done bad. They called me a bad girl. I'm a good girl though. Ty, do you think I'm a good girl? Jake, am I a good girl? Champion. Champion! Thank you for the follow. Welcome into the stream. Thank you. Yes, Pat. See, I'm a good girl. I'm such a good girl. Yeah. 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 I'm such a good girl. You are not a good girl, you are a brat. I'm good girl, and you cannot say otherwise. Ow! I hurt my leg. Good girl. Such a good girl. I am the strongest shape in nature. I am a good girl triangle. Built like a Dorito. But I do trust Terrace's judgment. God damn it! My mods are turning against me! Mutiny! 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 Oh, fuck. Fuck. Infamy. True. I think me making the money sounds are probably the things that will get me more told off than anything. That's blood. That's blood. Okay, if Taris is going murderous, I'm sending you guys over to Waro because Waro can handle the crazy. Like, I can handle crazy. I can handle cray-cray. But Waro is a trained professional and can handle the cray-cray. Also, I managed to yap for 3 hours in desktop. I never thought I could do that. No, it's just jam. Is it jam? Can I have peanut butter instead, though? Peanut butter and jam. Peanut butter and chocolate spread. Such a good combo. So good. So tasty. So lovely. Yes, yes, yes. Marmalade. Marmalade is also good. I love it. I'm okay with marmalade. Though too zesty is a bit uncomfortable. Too much zest is not the best. Try saying that in the gay village. Anyway, chat. I'm gonna be back on Thursday. I promise I'll have something planned next time. Maybe we'll do something like Dragon Wilds. I might need to do a test recording to make sure it works okay. But I hope you all had a fun time with me today. I love you guys. Please go show Warrior some love. I will be back on Thursday. Thank you for all the follows. Thank you for the subs. And I will be back Thursday. Please make sure you join the Discord, follow me on Twitter, and leave a comment in the newest video. I love you guys. See you soon. Mwah. Bye, guys.